start the stream. There we
Please
go.
wait for Streamlabs
Oh
OBS to be installed. That's a good sign.
My Brewers are still tied with the Rockies in the 10th. Come on.
See it
My crew, they snuck up and destroyed the Cubs.
Oh.
And now the Cubs are out of the chase. I don't really get into baseball much unless it's, my team. And, the crew never wins much or does much. So,
Man.
jump on the bandwagon.
The Cubs suddenly win their first game, not their first championship last year.
No, Mixer.
2016.
It says unable to connect.
Yay!
All right, I'm gonna go live if that's all right.
Yeah, sounds good. Face masks are here.
Come on, Mixer.
All right,
Whoa,
here we go.
okay.
We're going live.
I actually see your stream shenanigans.
That's weird.
Yep.
Come on, Mixer.
Face masks are here. Your viewers can put a variety of funny masks on your face on stream directly from your donations page. What does that mean?
Oh,
I'm gonna have to play around with that. Okay, I will go live. I need to tweet also, but that comes later.
All right, so I just noticed that this new welcome bundle that is available, you can get it again because it's a dragon instead of a class legendary. So if you've already got the old welcome bundle, you can get the new welcome bundle. So I got the new welcome bundle because I'm a sucker and because $5 for legendary and some cards. Sure, why not? All right, here we go. Who do I get?
Hey!
Oh shit! I knew it. I think that's the only one I'm missing.
Man.
Salty, what's going on?
All right, you got to make a deck with him.
Yeah, it's to counter APM Mage, right?
Yeah, there you go. Salty, what's up, man?
Salty.
Let's go with the host. Thank you. I appreciate it. How's your day been so far? Yeah, I'm still setting things up on my end, slowly but surely. I say, forgetting how Hearthstone works.
Oh,
it's been a minute.
Mixer has decided it does not want to load for me.
That's weird, because it says that you're live for me.
Yeah, it totally says you're live here.
Yeah, no, that's good, but the actual, Mixer page at all
Oh no.
is just a nice dark blue screen. Something is very wrong. Please contact us with the following error.
That's not
you
good.
got straight up called out, hello, this is not normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's just over there
Dark
you can
Master.
stream, but you can't watch.
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
What's going on tonight, Dark
Yikes
Master?
out of 10.
Hey, Dark Master.
Dark Master, what's
up,
going
man?
on?
Say it isn't so. I know, our power is overwhelming.
Honestly, we broke shenanigans.
Yeah. Broke it, guys. Broke it.
Are you putting Mega Man 11 in there, Salty?
Mig Man. I still can't get over that.
Mega Man 11 looks pretty good, I gotta say. I've seen some vidjas, some streams. It looks good. Okay.
150 bosses.
Seriously, Mixer. Why?
Oh, that's hilarious. Because that's the only classic legend dragon I did not have.
Perfect.
I wonder what happens if you have them all. Do you just
The game just breaks. It just bricks your system.
Yep.
Does it offer you one that you...
It gives you Millhouse Mana Storm.
Does it say it's going to give you a new one, or does it say it's just going to give you one? Because you might just be lucky as hell.
No, because remember you can't get duplicates of legendaries.
You can, but it's extremely rare, I believe.
Gotcha.
Like in the case of if you guys went and bought it, and you already had all the dragons. All right, let's open some packs. Now that we know that a legendary in the classic set cannot be Nor's Dormu, that's good. Got that out of the way.
Gotta make a deck with it.
What do you make with it?
I
Is
don't
there
know.
builds? Sam, what's up, man?
You have all the dragons, man. You just make a death.
Oh yeah. Okay, the loading screen of the dwarf with the laser. Yeah.
Make
Sure.
a
Okay, I will.
Dragon Lord deck, man.
Dwarf with a laser.
Sure,
Wait,
I'll
what?
get that to you.
Dwarf with a laser? What?
Oh, it's my offline.
Oh yeah, your
image.
offline screen. Excuse me. Yeah.
Oh.
Confused me, sir. I'm like, that's not a swamp.
It's from Boomsday. From the official website.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do the Tavern Brawl, because it's here.
Oh, I'm doing the Tavern Brawl, like, the challenge again.
Oh, man. I mean,
oh, legendary!
Legendary!
Molka. Molkla. Yeah, baby.
How is that more exciting than those Dormu?
I don't know, man.
3 bananas.
It's up there. They're both exciting.
For the opponent.
Too spooky.
Okay, well, I don't know what's going on with Mixer, but it refuses to load.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Possibly need to turn off and turn back on?
That's how I still need to send you some images.
Like maybe what do you mean, like restart the entire browser?
Possibly.
Nice.
Look, I'm not putting anything out of the question.
Right? Restart the Mixer servers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that too.
I'm gonna spam my paste button real quick, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Alright, we're gonna search... How many classic legendaries I'm even missing? Oh, I do not have a mill house. The beast, I'm missing a couple. Okay. Okay.
Alright, I'm stubbornly gonna restart my browser. I just didn't want to have to redo all that, because I got like 6 tabs open. I have to open all those again. I'm lazy.
Oh. Gold.
Oh no, it's Jaina versus Jaina. Yeah, I just want to get my pack. I'm not actually sure what I intend to do on Hearthstone today. I just want my Pac-Man.
Just want Pac-Man?
I just want Pac-Man. You know it.
That's right. Nope. Mixer still doesn't love me. Mixer is the hate today for me.
Their servers are just being overwhelmed by the hordes of Forza Horizon 4 farmers.
Yeah.
Me included.
Okay, what is that? What is that?
Okay.
Explain to me.
All right. So
I'm gonna get annoyed about something. They should at least get to see me.
Yeah, so there's different ways for you to gain influence in the game. So different races, types like street, drag, dirt. Then there's also taking pictures, tuning cars. One of them is also Mixer. Well, before the game came out, while people in the media, the digital media sphere, got early copies of Forza Horizon 4, well, they could start earning influence for streaming it and for viewing it through Mixer with your linked Microsoft account.
Hey,
so you get 500
Jumpy, what's going on?
Wow.
Heyo. So you get 500 influence for 5 minutes. So, of course, the first people that streamed up are like, hey, we're just going to sit here and influence. And, have a 24-hour stream, and you just sit here, stay on your computer with your browser, and you get it. And, people were having like 1 million influence already before the game launched.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm guilty of that. I'm not too.
I mean, they give you an opportunity. Like, they give you an opportunity to make in-game cash. Like, that's of course.
Right?
Yeah. You're gonna grind for it.
Right?
Like, yeah.
Honestly, they saw this coming, but they don't care.
Right.
The difference.
No.
Why would they?
You know.
Right.
Would you? No.
Well, I think it's partly a thing that, it's something that you want to have an open market, so you don't want to cramp that down, because then people will be really pissed.
Here's the way that I view it. I did not know that game existed until I saw someone with 4,000 people watching them. So I feel as though that was good enough promotion on their part.
Sure.
Really salty. Is that like because of his influence or something? How is that?
How's what do you say? Hold up. Still moving tabs.
Jumpy, this is the Costream. If you were on Mixer, you could see 4 screens at once.
What's up, Jumpy? Salty said he was in Monstrous's stream yesterday and was getting 16,000 influence per tick instead of the 500 that you got pre-launch.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a lot of thousands.
This man power grinded somehow.
Wait, what? Where?
Gib. Gib influence.
Gib, please.
Oh,
Nice.
No. Wow. All right, I need to look into this.
What? Where?
That's how they're gonna do it.
That's what apparently he's got
They're
that.
gonna have
Got
the live ones worth more, and then the farmers can just be farmers. So it's gonna pretty much be farm overnight, then watch the stream by day. Okay.
Or stream yourself. We would help you. Because doesn't streaming also give it to you?
Yeah, you also earn it by
Should.
streaming.
Interesting.
Does it give you more for watching or streaming, or does it give you the same amount?
I do not know the answer.
Because
to
I
that
feel as though
question.
that'd be a very interesting thing if it gave you more for
and
streaming it.
watch.
Oh, I think that'd be a good question.
25
I would
libraries.
assume if you stream, you should get a tad more, right? Like
I'm not
I
quite
think so.
sure if
maybe
they
they
would
don't
do that though.
value viewing, however.
Yeah.
But if it's gonna be farm viewing,
Weird
what's
question.
viewing? I don't know.
Predicament.
I don't know.
Anyway, how's everyone doing? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has.
For real.
Yeah, welcome back, dude.
I like Loki
Been like a
died
month.
last week.
Loki died.
Yeah.
What happened? I just died.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see.
Kristen, how's
So-
school?
I didn't touch my
gigs?
computer since the last stream we did up until Tuesday.
Really?
Wow.
Actually, no, Wednesday. I didn't stream in my own area until Wednesday because I did the whole Microsoft thing Tuesday.
Hey, Breezy.
Kinder,
What's up, Kinder?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Woot. So
What's going on?
I had to have exams, projects, and also apply for internship positions all on the same week.
Oh
Woo!
man.
And so I if Wiggles is watching, he could attest to this. It looked like a bomb went off in my room because my room is very much a representation of my mental state. And only this week is it starting to look half decent. An entire sanitation crew would just be like, "Fuck that noise! No, we're leaving." But anyway, yeah, that was me. And then Tuesday came where I wasn't prepared for the exam that I needed to take, and I had to go and stream at the Microsoft store in the morning. So I'm like, "Oh boy!" Finished stream and then ran to my class, finished exam, and then passed out moments later.
Oh man.
So there we go. I'm curious what everyone's been playing in the meantime. Like, is there any games that are popping into people's minds right now? Something that they've been interested in?
I've been dabbling into Forza Horizon 4. Kind of avoided pretty much everything else in life to play it. So, yeah, I guess I've been playing that a little bit.
Playing it a little bit.
I guess.
Yeah.
So what's involved in? Is it more realistic than The Crew?
I've not played The Crew.
Okay. I only know The Crew a decent amount because I would play that when I was bored and I want the entire objective in my mind of The Crew is you drive across the entirety of the country and then you stop playing that game.
Oh.
And that's essentially all I did. Because it takes, I think, 3 IRL hours to travel across the entirety of the map.
So if you've ever played a Forza Motorsport game,
I've not.
the latest one, Forza Motorsport 7, that one's very realistic and it's all tracks
Hey,
and
Chaos.
official tracks and
Chaos.
things like that. Chaos, what's going on? Good to see you tonight. It's like official tracks. Well, this one's all in an open world, and this one's set in Britain. And so there's
nice.
some that are tracks, that are dirt, that are not. It's border realistic, border not, right? Like some of the physics makes sense, some it doesn't. You can run over trees and do some goofy stuff.
They don't forget that it's a video game.
Correct. Thank you.
That's a good way to say it.
Perfect way. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like in those ultra realistic strategy games where you have to like keep your soldiers water condition good so they don't sweat too much or too little. Like that kind of level. But do you have a racing wheel to play it? Do you? That's the real question.
Hey, Mapper, what's going on? Ree! Well, time to run some spiders into a lion.
What kind of weird game are you playing?
Right?
Michael Vick Simulator 2018.
Oh.
And we're
wow.
back. Too soon?
Well, Tristan's back.
I was in grade school when that happened. That is not too soon.
Damn.
Dang.
Get off me. That's not even a joke. I was in grade school when that happened.
That is so
Oh
good.
man, I'm not even sure how to take that.
Actually, when was that? When did I don't know how to phrase this in Google. When did Michael Vick abuse dogs?
Yep. Hey
It was
man,
like
you know Google will give
2005.
you the answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I'm just gonna get a fucking April 2017. That was 11 years ago.
Wait.
That's a little incredible.
Yeah, and sad, but incredible nonetheless.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
I think that's correct, Salty.
Is 9/11 older than Tristan? No, that is incorrect.
Ooh.
Not that young. Because that was 2001. I
Right.
So
precede
that's-
9/11 by a couple years.
I think that's like the JFK of our era,
So-
bro.
so-
Were you
I'm sorry,
alive when
so-
JFK was assassinated?
I mean, I hate to like push this, but so if I were to say, hey, where were you when you learned about 9/11? You'd be like, history class.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right?
I think I technically always knew because when you've grown up with the
Right,
world
it-
being
it
afraid of
happened.
things.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
very true. It happened while you were alive, and you
Yeah.
at least got to see the consequences. while you
And
were growing.
considering the fact that where I lived during the time was incredibly close, and like my dad worked in a building like a few he worked in Newark at the time. So which if you don't know New York, like how it's built, it's Newark, Jersey City, and Manhattan are all right next to each other. So you can see each skyline, since each one is like, it's just a pocket of skyscrapers.
Mhm.
So he had essentially like where he was during the time was like a balcony section type view, and he could directly see the second plane because
Wow.
that's when he started paying attention. So yeah, so I've grown up in an area that was like super affected by that essentially.
Hmm.
So I've had to live knowing about it a lot, except just like not
Wow.
necessarily knowing too much. So there we go. That's I don't think you expected that kind of answer, but it worked out.
Well, honestly, it's kind of interesting to think about because for me, granted, I was really young when this happened. I mean, I was in middle school, but I remember before and after 9/11.
Gotcha.
So to me, I've seen like the direct consequences of it. My dad
Yeah.
used to travel for business a lot, and I would like go and see the plane take off and things like that when I was a kid. And then then you couldn't anymore,
Right.
Just like,
that sort of thing. But it's interesting to hear from your perspective because you actually probably saw a lot more direct consequences of it, but probably don't have as much of a before and after memory.
yes.
Yeah.
I would say like there's a lot of memorials. I think is the one thing that was like my biggest takeaway of like knowing people or knowing friends of friends that were like directly influenced by it was pretty insane. And like there's memorials in like my hometown all about it because there were people from my hometown that were affected, and like yeah, so it's it's an interesting dichotomy because on one point you care a lot because this is like friends and family that have been affected and you know that that's important to them. But on the other hand, you don't know anything about it. I'm not quite sure how to phrase that correctly. Like, it's so out of consciousness.
Yeah.
That it's hard to kind of put a... I didn't think we were going to get to dark this quickly. It got too spooky.
This was pretty quick.
Yeah. This is topic 2.
But yeah, so I downloaded Magic the Gathering Arena.
Thank you.
If we want to do that next week, I'm down. We could switch it up for a little bit. I don't know.
I am very interested.
I'll learn and get back into it and do whatever.
Yeah, Mapper, by the way, doing good. We're chilling. It's the Costream.
Yes.
Hey, Digital, what's going on?
When
That's not exactly appropriate, Salty. You were allowed. There's not enough room for a 5th streamer.
Yeah. No one said you can't just jump in, start your own stream, and play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because we might want to be grabbing Wiggles for that because he's been like, I wouldn't say very persistent, but very persistent in the idea of he wants to see me fail miserably at Heroes, like Magic the Gathering.
That's funny.
Hey, well, Salty, whenever I don't want to play Magic the Gathering for whatever reason, definitely jump on in, man. It's all you.
There you go.
I'm just saying next week I'm definitely down.
Cool.
Awesome.
At a real card game? Excuse me?
I'm looking forward to Magic. It's been a long time since I've played, like, the real cards.
What do you think is, like, the #1 thing I should know going into it?
You really need to know...
The lands and mana system?
Mr. Wiggles?
Everyone talked at once.
There are 3 things you need to know. One is that mana has a color.
Yes, I do. I played it once.
Okay.
So 2, I know the basics.
2 is that the defender is in control whenever you're attacking, so you don't get to say, I'm hitting that guy with my creatures, you just attack. And the defender chooses how those attacks land. So, so if you've got a 3/3 and your opponent has a 5/5 and you attack, you can't just hit face. He's going to block with the 5/5 and kill your 3/3. And then the third thing is that people take actions during other people's turns.
Right.
What kind of wizardry bullshit is that?
Cards have types, and
Awesome,
if it's a card with flash or instant on it, you can play it at any time, regardless of whose turn it is.
Ew. I don't like that.
Nice. Ew.
Your turn isn't necessarily the end of your opponent's turn. That just would make me annoyed, I think. There's no other way to phrase it other than I'm annoyed by just the mere thought of that.
It's pretty interesting. You'll see.
Yeah. I also feel as though when we get in there, it's going to be like base Hearthstone again, where literally everyone's like, oh my god, turn 1 Eddie, you lose, fool. So... I think we're gonna be good for that first game.
Okay, so Salty's adding a 4th. All creatures heal at the end of their round.
Yeah.
What?
You have to full kill a creature in 1 turn, otherwise they're not dead.
Yeah, they heal back to full.
So that's why walls are a big deal, because you can't whittle down a wall. You have to overpower it.
Oh no.
And
really, did you?
That sounds like such a restriction on card design.
Well, I mean, kinda.
No, Kinder is his name. Anyway, trample is important. Is trample charge?
No, that's haste.
Trample is okay. So if you attack me with a 5/5 creature and I block it with a 1/1, your creature doesn't hit me for the rest of that damage. But if you have trample, your creature will use 1 of its power to kill mine, and then use the remaining 4 to hit me.
Okay.
So basically, you trample over my creatures and then hit me with whatever's left.
Gotcha.
And remember,
since I'm in control, a teaching stream.
since I'm in control of the defense, that's really the kicker here. Is when you play a lot of Hearthstone, you end up in this position where you feel like I'm in control. If you play a 2/2 and it's got a cool ass effect on it, like the Archmage Arugal when I tried to make that deck, He doesn't stay on the board. Are you kidding me? I dropped him down and he's dead in an instant. And in Magic, my opponent dropped a 2/2 that buffs all of his other creatures, and I couldn't do shit. I mean, even if he had nothing else, if I attacked, he's just like, no, I'm not gonna block. I'm just gonna let you hit me in the face. And his creature stayed alive. And I'm just like, well, fuck. So I had to put stuff in my deck that directly targets something so that I could deal with...
Yeah, I was about to say, is there removal spells? Okay.
Oh, there's a shitload of removal spells.
Good.
And a lot of them are fucking instants, too, so you can just wait.
Yay!
Yeah. Here's the mind game. Instants can be played at any time, so you wait. Because if you play... If you have a card that kills my creature, and you play it right away, then I'm going to be like, maybe I'll have a way to stop it, maybe I can counter it, or either way, I just won't set up for it. But if you wait until it's my turn, and then I buff my creature up and go to attack you, and you're like, oh, by the way, he's dead. Now I've used all my buffs, and my creature's dead. Better yet, if all my mana has been spent buffing my creature, then I have no mana left to counter the spell.
Right.
Magic is board clears.
Yeah.
Also, so I can essentially just make an exile-based deck, and just be an asshole.
Kinda.
Yes. Perfect. That's all I need to know.
If the question is whether you can be an asshole, the answer is always going to be yes in Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Mana bluffing is the best? How do you bluff when they can see it?
Okay, so mana bluffing is whenever you leave mana untapped and leave cards in your hand and just look funny at their creature. And they go, oh shit, I shouldn't use all my buffs on this creature because he's going to kill it.
Oh.
So you look at your opponent's eyes and they look happy, and you're like, why is he happy? I have board control. Oh, he's got something to kill my dude. And then you question whether or not you should hit with that guy. And your opponent still has mana left available to cast a spell on your turn. Maybe I'll wait till next turn. See?
I misread, and in the process of you explaining all that, I misread a card text. Apparently, Malorn's card text reads, shuffle this minion into your deck. Now, when you use a Prince Huron on it, it's not a copy, it's the actual minion itself. So, when I try and shuffle a copy into the deck before attacking, because I want to like add in the most copies into my deck as possible, it just takes Malorn and puts it in my deck. So I have nothing to attack with. And now I have a 6/10 on the board that I cannot deal with.
Awesome.
Cries in Hearthstone. Righteous War. It's an old card that kills all units on the field. Oh, so card from
Wrath of God.
No, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that I'm thinking of. I'm forgetting the name of off the top of my head.
Twisting Nether.
Twisting Nether. It's like me trying to figure out how to. It probably will.
I don't know if he'll complain that much, Salty.
You don't know me. Actually, no, you do know me. You know better than this.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah. Let's not all kid ourselves. There's gonna be a couple moments I go, that's a thing? No.
That's not okay.
That's not okay. It's entirely not okay. Oh boy.
Yeah, I saw an advertisement for Magic the Gathering Arena on Hulu. I was like,
really?
watching.
What?
I think it was like the League. Yeah. And I saw it come up and I was thinking, damn.
Yeah, the stack. Yeah.
You know what? I played against a control deck, and that's why I stopped playing Magic. I was playing with my cousin for the first time. He's like, let me teach you Magic. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, no.
Little did I know, that means he's going to have fun playing Magic, and I'm going to learn, oh, everything is pain.
Everything is awful. It sucks.
This game sucks.
The world is pain.
Life sucks, then you die.
That's why I said I'm going to at least give myself 1 week of playing Magic until I make up my mind of whether I rage quit or not.
I'm just going to become a hunter player. I'm just going to go face, and no one's going to stop me. I'm just going to get a red deck, because that's all I know how to do.
Yep.
Yep. Mono red.
Immortal Unchained updated. Does it not suck now?
She red is really good right now.
No, Immortal Unchained looks like it looks cool, but it is not cool, from what I understand.
Immortal Unchained. What that?
Yeah. Oh,
like a sci-fi Dark Souls.
Oh,
it's
is
Dark
it the,
Souls with
this
guns.
This is Dark Souls, but yeah, damn it, you beat me to it.
It's Dark Souls with guns.
So Tristan.
No, it's
if you're.
Oh, it's one of those like that sounds like a. It looks like a good game, but its play is not so good.
Oh, rip.
Now you have enough friends that have played Magic that you should get other people to make decks for you once you figure out what you like to play.
I have a roommate for exactly that purpose.
Yeah, I mean, because here's the best part is
there we go.
if you're new, because I mean everybody was new at one point. You think to yourself, oh, I want to go face a lot, I should play red, or like, oh, I want to go face a lot, I should play the deck color that associates well with this. But Salty just said, I will make you a white-black vampire deck to go face. And white-black is like healing and board clear, but it has so much variety that the way Salty plays it essentially is like life steal and flood the board.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm learning a lot about legendary cards right now because apparently Subject 9 doesn't put secrets onto the battlefield. It's
it just draws them.
Right? How lame is that?
That is really lame because I would have won because I grabbed an ice block.
Well, Wiggles, at least you didn't say blue-white.
That's what I used to play. I used to play
blue-white is the worst. Blue-white's just the worst.
For team games and just sit back. My team will take care of me because they can't possibly die.
You're a horrible person.
Yeah, it was gross. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite so far on MTG Arena has been blue-black, and it's really mean. Honestly, it's a pretty mean control deck with just a couple of hard hitters, including one of the hard hitters is it's a knight with menace 4/4, and if you pay the kicker up to 10 mana, then he summons 8 2/2s with him.
Ew.
So you just kind of like hang out, clearing the board, making things die, and then you get up to 10 mana and go, oh, by the way, I have 9 creatures.
Oh, it's free, the online thing.
Yeah, it's open beta still.
Yeah. No, it's not in beta. It came out.
Oh, did it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, came out yesterday.
Oh, really? I thought it was still in beta too.
You apparently get some fucking handshake and some silly paper. I don't know. That was Wiggles was telling me earlier. I don't remember. There's like some special whatever the hell kind of bundle. Congratulations, you played during the beta. We're gonna give you a pat on the head and a Subway coupon.
There you go.
Like, I don't understand a lot of those pre-order bonuses.
Awesome.
By the way, I should warn Wiggles. So I played Magic in high school. That is a long time ago.
Right on.
And
Tell me about the war.
Right. Like Magic had more colors than TV. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
I'm totally lying. I'm totally lying.
More colors than TV.
So I played Magic back in high school, and I still have a deck from back then. And I've bought a couple of Commander, like EDH Commander decks since then. But I just kind of every now and then play with my friends, and I haven't really played a lot. And I tried to play against someone who's current on it, and I hated myself and everyone else. It was awful. I'm like, oh yeah, let me just grab my old deck. I'm sure it'll be fine. And they're like, oh yeah, well this angel's an 8/8 and it can't die, and as long as it's out, I can't die. And this other angel makes it. And I'm like, what? Hold on, stop. I was under the impression that if you paid 3 mana and got a 3/3 creature, that was pretty good.
Right?
What?
Mm-hmm.
See, your mistake was activating his trap card.
Yeah.
I just by drawing and starting.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
You know how you win those kind of games? You just don't play.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
I had to. Like there was no compromise where I could say, "Hey, how about you give me 2 turns to your 1?" Like, how do you do this? My deck was not prepared. So
my deck was not prepared.
My deck wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared. Like, it was awful. Every part of it was bad.
Game.
Sounds like a mess.
It was, yeah. So the problem is I play casually, and over long periods of time I use old cards, and you know, it's like power creep is real. So the other thing about that warning is that I don't know what new taglines are. What's the word I'm looking for? Like you said, what's the word you said? Surveil 2. What the hell is a surveil?
Oh yeah, what does that even do?
Haha, now you're gonna be in my position.
See?
Got me, nerds.
You see what I'm saying? Like this, it feels bad because I'm like, I know magic, but do I?
Mm-hmm.
Do I really?
You used to know magic.
I knew what colorless used to mean.
The artist formerly known as Colorless.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when land used to say on it what it did.
Does it not anymore?
No, it's just a land.
Just
now.
shows
You
the symbol.
know.
Yeah.
Just shows the symbol.
Oh, you just know.
You just need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
we have a resident person
Hold
to
on.
tell us things.
We have a resident. No.
give me the cord.
Here you go. Here you go.
Thank you. Here. I don't have a chair for you to pull up, so
let me
if you
grab
want
my
to go
chair.
get yours. Guys, I think this is the first time we have a guest speaker in the house.
So I triggered Wiggles.
A little bit. I think that's exactly what happened. 'Cause I heard indiscriminate banging from the other room.
Nice.
That was his head against the desk. This guy
Maybe.
thinks he plays magic.
don't know.
Know what surveil is?
Explain. I'm gonna move the mic closer to you, and I'll just let you do your thing.
All right, here we
Go
are.
right ahead.
You want to hear about it again?
I should
scared.
be.
What do you want to hear about again? For the fucking keyword.
Surveil.
Okay, so Surveil lets you, it lets you look at the top card of your library, and you can put it into your graveyard or leave it on top of your deck.
Whoa.
That was a lot of words very quickly. Can you say that one more time?
So-
I wasn't really paying attention.
So if one of the mechanics in the game is called Scry, where you can look at the top card of your library, and you can put it on the bottom or leave it on top. But with
Okay,
Surveil,
I see that from what Salty just said, yeah.
Yeah.
Celtics, yeah.
but with Surveil, you can just put it into your graveyard instead.
So that's broken.
It's really good, yeah. And there's a
I want
5-mana 6/6 with flying and trample, which is already insane. That you can pay 2 life to Surveil 2 at instant speed.
Huh.
Yeah. That's one of the new cards.
Okay, but did you know that if you
Yeah.
put a creature in a vehicle, you could put that vehicle in another vehicle?
Yeah, I know that. I love doing that.
because that cracks me up way more than it should.
Yeah. Yo, dude, you want to see? You want to see me put this Apache helicopter into a fucking Subaru?
No, you can put like a dreadnought into like a little smuggler's copter and just like phew, just play at people.
Dude, it's so amazing because I made a Cars and Cars deck, and it is the greatest thing I've ever done.
The fucking name of
Cars? There's cars in this? Like
So
automobiles?
there are vehicles-
Lightning McQueen.
there are vehicles, and you pilot a vehicle by tapping a creature, and the vehicle will say like it needs a crew of 3, and that means power of 3. So if you tap a 3/1, you can put it in a vehicle, and the vehicle might be like
Okay.
a 5/5 trample or something. But then you can tap that vehicle because it's now a creature, and put that one in a vehicle that's a 6/11 with flying.
Yeah, because it becomes a creature until end of turn is how vehicle things work.
You just keep rolling.
So. Yeah,
Literally.
yeah, just keep rolling on. And you get the one where whenever it attacks, it deals 3 damage to a target. That one's really good.
Never stop.
Yeah, just keep on rolling.
Can't stop looking up and cry all the time.
You get the Fleet Wheel Cruiser that just becomes a creature.
So,
That's salty.
was that deck
Dog in a
viable?
pot in a car in a ship and attacked with the ship.
That deck was tier 1 when it was in standard.
No, don't tell me that.
Wait, so when everything attacks in a vehicle, do you get like?
Wait, what?
Does the vehicle who deals damage? The vehicle or?
Yeah, the one
So-
vehicle that's attacking.
Yeah, so the creature gets tapped, and then the vehicle becomes a creature.
Yeah.
Sounds like
So-
okay.
So it's also like armor because if the vehicle
Yeah, the
gets
word tapping
destroyed-
doesn't do
And
anything.
we thought banding was confusing, and they got rid of it.
They thought
that thing still is confusing. I don't know what it does. That's the only
Dude,
keyword I
we're
don't
Hearthstone
understand.
players. They thought that 9 deck slots was too
If
confusing.
anybody plays a card with banding in EDH, I just remove it on spot. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Not a fan.
No, I don't know what it does, and I don't want to find out.
I regret this decision for learning Magic. I don't think you understand. This man in his free time just makes decks up for
I'm
Magic.
making a deck right now. Yes.
Like you don't know what I live in. This living condition is exactly what I'm entering into.
Yeah.
Oh, so you kind of play the game? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe a little bit,
Every now
yeah.
and then.
What a boyo.
I would say
Great.
that.
Fantastic.
God.
How are
Okay,
you
well,
not
in
gonna
that
play this turn?
case, whenever team games become available, you know, I'll call you on my team.
No, he's mine. Look, I don't get many opportunities to do these playing these games. Don't steal this away from me.
I think you might have believed him.
Ooh. Yeah. That's
Yeah, he
hilarious.
is exact. That's annoying.
Oh, does he have exact?
Yeah.
That's not like
he
he
had
had a
one
chance
more
of
than
winning.
exact, but. Could we have traded 2 creatures into as 5/3?
Look, man, I lost track of what happens in Hearthstone a while ago.
Yeah, we.
He was thinking about magic and just lost it.
Yeah.
Just
He was thinking about
gone.
vehicles and other vehicles crewing together.
Thinking
Yeah.
about cats again.
I just thought of the idea of like a Yu-Gi-Oh style card description from the enemy side, and me just like trying to like bring my face
Yeah.
really close to the monitor.
Yeah, can I
to
read
it.
that? Yeah, can I read that?
And just
Yeah.
I feel myself getting annoyed, like a spiritual annoyance.
That's why I'm here. Yeah, I'll just be like, here, we're just gonna do this. Magic has changed a lot.
Anyway,
since
did
we
you
played
buy
it.
that new set thing?
The new set? No, I'm going to though.
Okay, what is involved in that?
Still
is
wondering
that in the
what
online
set they
version?
added vehicles in.
Yes. Vehicles was in Amonkhet and Kaladesh, and that just rotated out of MTGA. So, so we
Wait,
just
So there
wait,
aren't vehicles now?
no, there aren't in MTGA, unfortunately.
Oh, that's my favorite part! I just figured out what the hell vehicles were!
You forgot to renew your the AAA license, and they got the
Damn it!
AAA license.
You got fucked. They literally just rotated them out because
It
the new
just
set,
happened.
the new set came out for the guilds, so it's all the double color combinations. Or at least
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
Ravnica Part 3 now.
Yeah, Shockland's back in, baby. Oh, I'm so
Gross.
Wow.
I just want cars and cars, man.
That's the part
So
that annoys me.
Shocklands are lands. So you know how there's dual. So you know those colors in Magic, right? We'll start with that.
I'm aware of this.
Yeah.
yes.
So a lot of the worst lands are lands that have 2 colors. They're dual lands, but they enter tapped, right?
yes,
So-
yes, you showed me one of those.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen the
Um,
art.
But Shocklands, you can pay 2 life and they enter untapped.
You have also shown me that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one
And
with
they're-
the cool. It was like a blue.
Blue black.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Watery Grave, my favorite.
So
But,
kind of like the double colorless energy from Pokemon.
Yeah.
I kind of.
Now
yeah.
you're speaking my
There we
language.
go.
Awesome.
No idea what you're talking
I, now,
I get it
I honestly
now.
perfectly now understand that. Thank you, Sasha.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
But yeah, they're really OP, and they reprinted them, so I'm happy.
Dude, I
See,
fucking love
would I play
Pokemon.
something like Skyrim but with multiple continents, and it being a Gothic, medieval, Victorian cities, Gothic style cities, and all types of monsters?
So Skyrim
Yeah.
with guns.
Yeah.
Stop. Sorry, I needed to.
I mean, I literally play a series of games called Gothic.
Mm-hmm. You do.
Come on. I need this Blood Reaver Gul'dan, man.
But yes, the answer would definitely be yes, of course.
Wait, what are these decks?
I'm a sucker for RPGs.
You know, I'm going to be starting,
Bang.
maybe not next week, maybe the week after, I'm going to be starting up an RPG segment.
Oh.
Probably Fridays, I'll be doing RPGs every week.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I still need to buy Fallout New Vegas this
Oh, yeah.
weekend and then find out how to mod it because I swear to God I've been talking about it for so long. I
Yeah.
still haven't done it.
Can't wait to see the
brings up
return
the
of
question.
Fabio.
Yeah, Return of Fabio. Dude, Fabio's coming back.
Oh,
Return of Fabio.
I'm excited because the fact that you can play the new Hearthstone game with others is the best thing to happen for me. Because that means I can make the most bullshit meme build ever, and then someone else can pick up my slack. And that's how I'm gonna play that game. It's gonna be great.
wait, what is this happening?
Fabio is gonna be returning for Fallout 76.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
My dumb, stupid build. that I made.
Fabio in New Vegas as well.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, we're gonna be figuring out how that works. I had a dog and a pod and a car and a ship and a tank.
Yeah, seriously, the best part about that is that the ship gets killed, and you're like, okay, well, next turn I'll just put a dog in a pod in a car. Like, everything else is still alive.
They
Wait,
got
it
it.
stays alive?
No, because
Only
only kills the
the-
ship.
Only the
Only the
creature
ship?
that attacks, or that
Yeah,
gets killed.
if they destroy the ship, it only destroys the ship.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was like mechanized,
No.
magnetized.
None of
No,
That's so much
and
better.
Yeah,
and they're only in it for one turn.
It's really
so you
good.
can have like a bunch of vehicles and move around which pilots are which vehicles.
Did they ever make the vehicles like able to combine? Because
Like
I'm getting a heavy like Voltron Transformers vibe here.
No, I don't think they could combine.
Damn.
Well, then that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah. That'll be the next phase when they bring vehicles back.
Not only are they going to bring vehicles back, but they're also going to make it so that all your vehicles are like sponsored branded.
Sponsored branding.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey there, I'm gonna take my ethereal planewalker and I'm gonna put him in my Toyota Civic. What are you gonna do against that?
I'm not even gonna bring up Planeswalkers to Tristan because I think that's gonna completely blow his mind.
No, I know what planeswalkers
Oh, you know
are.
Planeswalkers? Okay, good.
Because I got eternally wrecked by one.
Yeah. They're kind of OP. Yeah.
You're like, whoa, hang on, is this 2 players against 1? Planeswalker.
Oh yeah.
I am Planeswalker? Technically, yes.
It's almost like he's.
Oh,
just,
EOG doesn't know
extra party
Planeswalkers.
turn.
Gotcha.
No, I know Planeswalkers, but
Oh, okay.
technically, the players are supposed to be Planeswalkers.
Right on digital.
So you know, it's cheating. It's
He's very
Yeah.
Only.
I'm glad I
Mayonnaise.
I feel like I want to read dagger.
Aww.
okay, Jaina, that's enough.
You
Womp
can
womp.
next turn. You can wait. You can toxicologist deadly and kill that thing. I like that better.
But I don't.
But I do.
But I could prep.
You can you can prep. You can prep Vilespine, re-dagger and pass. That's our best option. Gosh,
It doesn't let me do anything. You think this is playing it up for camera? This is literally how every conversation goes. No.
I'm not.
I've on multiple occasions throughout only today just walked into his room, banging my head against his door, going.
Yeah, right. Really.
Oh,
Alright,
man.
what do we want to do? We could prep
to die.
Prep fan Vilespine seems decent. Because we get a draw card, which is better though. I kind of like holding up our life total because we're against 100 and we're low on life.
Yeah, but who thought I played correctly?
You know, when you put it that way, just dagger into his face, obviously.
So my question is, how long have you been playing? What's it called for?
Magic?
Yeah.
A year.
Okay. And so you can learn a large
Dagger,
amount in a
dagger,
year.
Wait,
Yeah.
Wow, you're a new player in a Magic? Huh.
Yeah, I've been playing for only a year.
I didn't know those existed.
I mean, I guess that's probably why they do the online version. So they're like,
Yeah.
hey, look, if we can get it on a phone, it's a gold mine.
Oh, is it on the phone?
You have a live in coach now. Congrats. Wait, that 3-1 looks really good against the 5-5 now.
Yeah.
It's almost like it should have been on the battle.
Look. Look, we all make mistakes.
Okay, yeah. Prep Vilespine
Fuck yeah.
fan. Wait, okay, that worked out.
Well, fan
Lifetime
anyway.
deal like D&D, yeah. Dynamic difficulty system, if you aren't leveling up fast enough, or not doing too well, it gives you ease. If you're flying through stuff, it gets harder. I mean, there's been some games that have tried that. I mean, AI, I think, is going to get to the point where it can be a lot
Is
better.
Digital making a game? Is that what you're
He's
talking
coming
about?
up with ideas for a game.
Solid.
Yes.
Like D&D. Yeah, I know I'm kind of super into D&D. Because I've read some of the scripts. I like... I'm trying to think if I ever thought about getting into D&D. I don't really remember. I know that, like, that one group of people we know were like, let's do it. And then, like, that immediately...
Okay,
Like, I don't know the first thing about that.
That's how it
my
usually
my
works,
first
yeah.
experience with D&D, someone's like, yeah, we want to play D&D, so like, can you like make us a deck and like be our DM? I'm like, I don't know the first thing about D&D. They're like, no, it's fine, we'll figure it out as time goes on.
Hey, I'm gonna play another match here, just to check, but I think I might have just gotten experience for Shaman, or for Warlock, after Whizbang gave me Warlock.
Bang and
So,
slap, it's the only answer.
Classic.
I'm thinking they fixed it.
Oh, they did they?
Oh,
I think
that's a shame.
I mean, I'm hoping so.
that's a shame.
Because I like random
Whizbang is
experience.
life.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Whizbang is amazing.
I feel as though it's very fitting that Whizbang gives you just random ass experience points.
Oh, we
It's
got
not
poison
related to
stroke
anything.
off this.
Well,
we've had that
he-
secret up the entire game.
Yeah.
He used to not give you experience points at all.
Oh, did he not?
Yeah, so
Oh.
you know, it just kind of didn't really matter what class you picked before you threw Whizbang in there or anything. So I'm
That's what kind
hoping
of deck this is supposed to be.
I want to get ranked wins and experience off of Whizbang. Fuck it.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Like, why not? Essentially, first a legend with Whizbang.
Mm.
Dude, I would love it, but no. I can't even get to 15.
Yeah, that's a mood.
Almost, man. I got to 16 last season.
Last time I played, I barely got to 15, and I got really fucking bored. I played like some like aggro rogue deck or some shit.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds boring.
Yeah, it was. That's why I stopped playing.
What's ladder?
That's a great question.
And
So how's our boy Ratchet doing?
Still salty over druids?
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure.
Well, they haven't announced any changes. They haven't made any changes. They haven't done anything. I've noticed. Just complete cut off.
They're going against the script.
Wait,
Mm,
keep the guy alive.
yeah, I know. I don't want it though.
World of Darkness.
Attack face.
Yeah.
Right. Well, this. All right, I have an idea
Why-
for next turn.
Rogues, I feel as though the recipe decks for
Victorian-
rogues are super weird.
Victorian Gothic with vampires
Spectral
and werewolves. So basically an
Oh.
action RPG version, like set in like a Castlevania type world.
That sounds cool.
I'd be all for that.
Ooh.
Yami-sen. That's a cool name. I like
Yeah, that is good.
it. Okay. So
like-
what's the most?
We stay alive by playing the cutlass.
Okay, I think that stay alive was a pretty important first part of that strategy.
Yeah, so play the cutlass. So hear me out. Cutlass deadly, double
Never
firefly
ends
head
well.
one.
What?
Hear me out. That never ends well.
Yeah.
I like cutlass deadly double firefly head one to create like a giant 10/10 that Hunter has no way of killing. Just sounds good to me. And then we mash face
Does
and we
sound
trade
good.
the poison drake.
He knows which buttons to press to make you do things.
A little
Sad
bit.
thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah,
very much a
it's
Timmy
big.
player. There we go.
It's big. Oh, I like it. That's how we do it. Now face. Face like you want it.
There we go.
There we go.
Eight robot master F chamber. What in the hell is that?
Oh, and Mega Man.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Wait.
Because he was been playing. Is that 11? Is the new one?
Yeah.
Cool. People have been very excited about that.
Oh my god, my opponent just dinomancied.
Oh, what have they been excited about?
Mega Man.
Yeah.
I'm assuming since people are playing it, that means it's not like a 99/9 situation. It's actually like I could be wrong.
Mega pain is how I see it. Mega pain and suffering. I'm
That sounds like a story.
horrible.
Oh, I'm
Horrible
not.
at that
I'm
game.
not good at Mega Man, but I do respect it.
I respect it. I respect it
the
enough to
Blink
not
Fox.
play it.
Yes,
I need to
Blink
get.
Fox gets as a card right now.
But the
I need to get
meme.
11.
Okay, we can
But
do
the
it
meme.
2 mana 2/1 though. I
It's
want to do
probably
that.
not the first time you've made that argument.
Look.
I want to Blink Fox to see what meme we can get from that though. We get a meme in our hands.
You get 10 though.
but memes in our hands are better than memes in our deck, Tristan. We have a hand
What
right
about
now.
the memes?
But like I don't care about those. We're getting
Okay,
the memes in
wow.
our hands.
You hurt.
Ooh, oh.
Gathering all
You
of
said
the
no to those
decks,
memes.
just memes.
Play that. We're-
Is that just kind of how it
Play the
works
2-man
with
2-1.
Magic? Is that all the decks are meme decks?
Wait,
I
play.
think so, yeah.
Probably.
The originator.
You can't do this.
the
No, but
OG.
it gives you another charge on your weapon.
No.
Yes, that's how your
Because
special.
it's not-
Whenever you play a card for another class.
I forgot I'm not the hunter.
Correct.
I have a 10-10 on board.
I think we're good, but
Look.
Game. Terrible cards.
What if he gets blowback with Rush now?
Look,
Huh?
look. We're just gonna live life to the fullest. And that's how I'm gonna answer this question. Yeah.
So the real problem is we don't have enough creatures in hand for this Emerus, I think. That's what's going wrong here.
I don't have answers for you. But anyway, I'm very curious. I'm trying to think of the last open world game that I played. More specifically, RPG based.
Fallout, maybe?
Fallout is the last one.
Probably for you, yeah.
What about you guys? I'm not quite sure. I know that, I mean, all the old school ones, because EOG has the retro streams. Is there anything else more recent that I can think of? I mean, other than Fallout, what else is like open world RPG nowadays?
So, Final Fantasy 15 was that way, and Dragon's Dogma was like that. It's really good.
Dragon's Dogma, right?
Oh yeah, that's
a really good game.
I'm trying to think of something probably other than like one of the Friday games, because I play RPGs like probably every other week or every 2 or 3 weeks on there. Most of them not really worth mentioning or caring about afterwards.
Yeah.
We got Zoo. This looks pretty good.
Ooh.
I think this is one of the best whiz-bang decks, is the Zoo one.
Look, it's a...
And we're getting so wrecked right now.
Whizbang is not treating me well, guys.
Yeah, he's treating us pretty well. We got Zoo, so.
Okay, Dragon's on the 360.
I don't know,
Wait,
Salty, when do you want to do the stream?
Wait a second. Is it... When, would Monster Hunter be considered open world? It's kind of like closed sections. Giddy up, thank you, Papa. I don't know why your alert didn't go off over there.
Yeah, my screen's kind of locked up here.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Well, my game isn't, so we're just gonna roll with it until this is done.
I do hear you sounding a little robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Do we not want to point out an infusion?
Robo Shack and Cage.
Because I feel as though I want to bait out his early stuff before I start putting down soul infusions.
That's fair, but
Because
the more...
I can, if I use these two between this turn and next, I'll be able to soul infusion a Dreadlord, and that's useful because he's got small shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, though...
He sounds good on stream? Okay, that's all that matters then. We can deal with robots. Any idea for a gun? Yeah, make it the Ruby style where it's a gun but also a sword. That shit's amazing. I love it.
Do you have a golden Gul'dan, by the way?
Because Whizbang.
I don't know,
right.
man. It feels like you can never go wrong with those gun swords.
Just
Gun
at least a
blade things.
bayonet. If you want it to be like more...
Yeah, it depends if you wanted to be more realistic.
Have an epic gun, like one of your more legendary ones, that's just a straight up cannon. Just like
cannon with a sword on the end of it.
Yeah, a little tiny dagger. Yeah. Like a butter knife, just like on.
What spells do we have in our deck?
Mm,
we have Soul
not
Infusion and 1-man deal 4 damage. And he didn't play the 1-man to deal 4 damage. Or the Soul Infusion. So what the fuck did he get?
Death.
I like playing that next turn.
Or coining it, because then I can...
Oh, right, we can do damage this turn, right?
Good.
Do you want us to do that? A 2-1 and a 3-5 seems pretty decent. I think we just go face. Like we always wanted to. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. I was wondering we were gonna play next turn, but that looks good.
Yeah, you just you don't worry about what you play till the next turn until it occurs. That's just how it
That's the strategy.
Nice.
Yeah. That's how you win.
Thinking ahead. Look, your opponent can't think on what your strategy is if you don't have a strategy. Fucking
That's the mind game,
best mind game ever. Get at me, nerds.
Nice. Digital, are you gonna... I assume you're gonna have some kind of a magic ability or class or something like that?
Ooh.
I mean, if not, you need like a lightning gun or something.
Yeah, 1 mana.
Like a Tesla cannon.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
I
I just need to get rid of them.
Okay, I was just wondering if it was worth losing.
You're gonna have a magic system,
They're both
then
insane. They're both meta.
then you don't need that. But
Yeah, fair.
oh yay, they gave me Chameleos in the web spinner brawl.
Just make sure you have an either water level or oh god, what was the other like overused trope in games? It's water levels and then one other thing I'm forgetting.
Oh, like sewer?
Yeah,
or like
sewer.
dark
Well,
levels?
sewers is specifically for Call of Duty games.
Oh yeah.
They have this weird affinity for sewers. And I'd like maybe like the director's kid fell down a drain pipe. I don't understand what happened.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, Priest doesn't have ways to deal with 4 attack. We know this.
That's true.
I'd say a really big trope in games right now is launching before ready and not actually being finished.
Well,
Look, I was just looking for an onside. You're not supposed to give me any.
Shots fired.
Ow. I mean, you're not wrong.
This is the
We'll
truth.
call this the early access to the rant.
You still have to pay full
Pay
price
more-
for it, though.
Wait, don't
Right.
play Doomguard this turn.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, yeah,
I don't
go
play
on.
Doomguard. I
I
wait
think-
till my weapon comes.
We also wait for him to wait. We have a weapon in this deck.
Of course.
I didn't know
The
that.
only good weapon that, or the only weapon that Warlock has is the legendary one.
What if we play
Guns, cannon, Western minigun. Explain yourself. What does that mean?
That's the only weapon that Warlock has, I think.
It is the only one.
What if we play
Which
the
means
one
they have
now,
100% good weapon rate.
Bat 1,000, baby.
Yeah.
Do you want to play the 1/3 in Soul Infusion?
Yes.
The Doomguard, and then also tap so we can get another card because we like cards.
I don't think I've
I don't know
faced
if we
this
like
character
draw cards.
before.
We're not going to fatigue. We're going to kill
I
him.
fucking
You don't
hate
know
cards.
that.
You're a killer, Christy. If you don't kill him, then yeah,
He's just gonna flip the
fucked.
table. I don't know how.
he's gonna scream this turn probably.
Mhm.
If he doesn't scream, he's dead. So.
He's just gonna all over the board.
That's
But
on the
yeah,
screen.
I'm curious. What was?
Oh yeah, the crank type.
I was
Minigun.
about to ask what's the last game that came out unfinished, but I'd just be listing off all new releases.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Truer than it ought to be.
Oh.
Truer than it ought to be.
Yeah, he's dead.
Sad but true, boys.
Honestly,
Yeah, I know.
the king of that, in my opinion, right now, Destiny
throw the
1
Gluon.
and 2
Oh, good one.
games, because I feel like Destiny
Wait,
1 and 2
no.
are they're games that even
No,
after
3-3, and then 2-3 and 1-3, and then we have lethal.
even after
Actually,
a
probably
bunch
lethal
of
regardless.
expansion packs and whatever, they're still incomplete.
Definitely.
There we go. We've had lethal anyway.
Like, we talked about egregious DLC packets, right? Because I talked about Azur's Wrath.
Yeah.
That still annoys me. I didn't even play that game. That annoyed me.
I hear the new Assassin's Creed is
Oh, God,
heavy.
there's a new one coming
Yeah,
Oh.
Odyssey.
Honestly, yeah.
out. I don't even care
Let me
anymore.
look it up.
Yeah, I hear there are so there's tabs within tabs.
Are you
Oh
kidding
no.
me?
Yeah, no.
What? The last one had levels. What the fuck is Assassin's Creed doing with levels? It had like, oh, you couldn't go into this area until you play levels. It's like, is this Destiny? What the fuck is happening here?
No, Destiny's even less finished.
That's true.
Destiny had DLC that did not even finish the game.
No, and that randomly
That
brought up
was a new low.
a character as like the big enemy, and then they're like, aha, he gets eaten by a swamp monster.
Interesting. So the
Swamp.
big, yeah, Swamp. What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Swamp
What do you mean?
hungry.
What are you talking about?
Apparently, you were a villain
Lunch.
in Destiny or something.
You ate like the main villain in like the DLC for Destiny 2 or whatever the fuck. I don't even.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't do that anymore.
Mhm.
I'm clean
Reforms
now.
now.
It was a phase.
Leave now.
So it says the first article that I see about it is Assassin's Creed Odyssey is big, beautiful, and shallow.
What?
Oh,
No way.
Wow.
What a AAA game with no real substance.
Wow.
A
IGN
Ubisoft
2022.
game? Wow.
It's-
It's all in the DLC, bro. It's all in the DLC.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed essentially has become the McDonald's of video games. You get a bunch of
season
bread
pass.
with nothing in between.
Gotta pay more for that shit.
Yeah.
You really don't get a bunch of bread either. You get like some bread in the
Yeah.
You get some
'Cause
mold on it. That's the zombie.
You never actually get the full sandwich though. You just keep getting bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wet bread. Don't worry, this one's a different color.
They just get soggy bread, just pack it together for the meat. And ready to go.
Well, no, it's
Now it's wet bread that's been all throughout the Mediterranean and salty from the Odyssey.
We should make a deck. I want to make a deck.
this sounds like you're offering me drugs.
But Tristan, we can make a deck.
I'm not into.
With playing Magic Tristan, hey, you want some red deck?
Ugh. You want to
man.
play a deck?
Were you with me when I ran into the most polite drug dealer ever when we were in Ireland?
No, I don't think so. I didn't.
Oh,
go
boy.
it was very strange. I was walking outside. This was at like it was not terribly late, but it was late enough where it's the fall and the sun went down. And so the geography of Ireland is that the north is like kind of like side, and then sound setup? Yeah, sure thing. Just DM me on Discord so I don't forget. So essentially, the north side of Dublin is like the kind of like more I wouldn't say rough because that sounds inconsiderate, but more like working class. And that's like there's a lot of the crime section that's there. And the south is like the Ponzi rich people. And so we live directly on the river, so there's like a mix of both. And when I'm walking down the riverside as I'm trying to get back home from an class activity, it was one of the theater things.
Oh,
right.
right.
It was like much later than classes usually end. And we come across this one dude who like was like a shorter Irishman. And he's like, "Oh, hello, laddies. How we doing? Any fancy some cocaine tonight?" And I go, "No, thank you, sir." And he says, "Oh, have a good day. Nice talking to you." And just keeps walking, and like goes up to the next group and has the same like cheery response. And I'm so taken aback. I don't know how to react to that.
That's cocaine. You should just talk to him.
Like he must have had an interesting enough story.
Maybe he was on cocaine. Maybe you could have been like him. You know, you don't know that.
He probably was.
Cocaine killing the drug. You know.
I don't know. That's the thing. Cannot confirm. I do know.
Cannot confirm. Fuck.
Maybe it's his first time.
Oh man.
We're gonna make it a stretch goal.
That one of your shorty goals.
Oh my god. But I mean, I know that like people for the longest time freaked out about weed getting legalized, and now suddenly it's not an issue because people are making money off of it.
Yeah. People don't care.
If only anyone could have predicted this.
Yes.
No, right?
It's not like politicians were literally gearing up for regulation before it was even legalized. What? They totally did that? Never mind.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, God. I remember back in my freshman year when California was first talking about it, and like there was a statistics article that was released on how much fucking bank they would make just in their major city alone.
Digital.
In the business class.
Digital. You need grenade type weapons, which don't need to be grenades, but they should be more like AOE potion effects.
Magic stuff.
It's like a medieval game, or?
Yeah, it's gothic.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like you totally need something like Greek fire type stuff, and
Yeah.
Ooh.
You need thatched roofs.
I mean, you could still do like Molotovs, right?
yeah, why not?
'Cause-
Seems good.
Yeah.
Oh, what are those lamps that are used in steampunk things? Like those oil lamps.
Oh, yeah. Do like those, like you mean like Dishonored style?
Yeah.
Kind of like the whale oil lamp? Yeah, we could do that.
Dishonored was both a great game and a fucking stupid game.
Yeah.
Agreed. I have an issue with stealth games where
Holy
I will
water.
play.
I mean, if
Ooh,
you're
holy water's a good idea.
talking about undead and stuff, holy water without a
Yeah.
doubt,
Just jack shit against normal people.
right?
That would be interesting if you have like specialized grenades and they're
Yeah.
like color coded for the types of enemies that it affects.
Yeah, like against demons, like holy water works, but Molotovs do jack shit because like they're demons. You don't care.
So like fire. What is this? A taste of home.
Like it. Or
Reporting for duty.
What is? Oh my god. What? Forgot what I was going with. Anyway, but Swamp, I'm curious now. What is the objective this is my major issue with racing games, and I wanted to get to this point, but completely forgot to, and up until right now. What is the objective of your racing game?
So on this one, you can own properties and their houses, and then up to like castles. And so you're racing for credits, and you're also racing to get cars and unique cars, special cars, cars that are there to. And you also want to have cars to complete missions and Forzathons and other events that are time-limited things. This one's also special because it has all 4 seasons, and it changes the map completely, and it also changes how the game is played. So each week in game, it's going to be a different season. And winter time, they've said that the snowfall and the rain and the cold and the ice coverage on the lakes, every winter is going to be different. So the different snow and everything, the temperature. So, yeah,
That sounds lofty.
there's definitely some depth within it that I think would really surprise you in, a traditional racing game where it's, hey, all right, here's your career, and here's free play and burst mode, and here's our shitty online service. Have fun. It's all online, and it's really streamlined, and there's some awesome open world racing. So, yeah.
I have a bone to pick
There's
with
a
games
demo.
that are primarily
There's a demo.
online and then fuck up their online system.
So I would definitely try that. Yeah, that's why I'm boycotting currently the whole Nintendo cash grab.
Fuck yeah. Yep. That's a thing.
Sorry. Yeah, no, it's $20 for a whole year. Don't care. It's a matter of what services are you providing for the Nintendo Online, right? And I've been playing Mario Kart and Splatoon 2 online for a year and a half now. You have done nothing to update these to incentivize a reason why you're now implementing this change, right?
Do they even have dedicated
Digital Ed
servers?
does sound good. Yes.
No, they don't. Thank you. No, they don't have dedicated servers. Nope,
That's
and
the
that was
major
not a
issue.
change that was happening. So it's still, you're connecting to other people for a really crappy service. And it's like, nope, then I'm just not going to play. Don't care. Don't need to play.
Are they doing? You need to pay for online for
Yep.
Nintendo now? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
$20 now. And it's not very good.
Their internet. Was
You know,
not great.
I'm really torn on that one too, because it strikes me as like not that great, but at the same time, it's like the only console that is not charging to play online games right now. So people coming down on it, and those same people that have Xbox Live, like, dude.
But
You know-
here's my counterpoint. Xbox Live works.
Xbox Live also has more.
Has
of, like,
there been like a
profile.
big problem with the Nintendo servers not working or something?
Yes. Like the online it was known as a launch, but it was more of a failure to launch, where like it just straight up does not work the way they wanted it to. And it's buggy as all hell apparently. Apparently also the dedicated servers was a big thing I read about. There's no incentive to pay it because essentially it's just you're losing features, and the other main thing is that their incentive to buy it is like it's like games with gold, but it's only for retro games, and not even retro in the sense of like a kid would want to play it, like super retro. So only the people with the disposable income to buy, like that would either be the ones that would be critically thinking on whether or not they would actually want to buy this would care. My theory is Nintendo's not going to give a shit until Smash comes out. Second Smash comes out, then all bets are off, and these things it's going to be perfect.
Oh, for sure.
But it's just until
Well-
that December release people have to care.
I don't know. I got people who vehemently disagree with me, and that's fine. But
It's 2018.
yeah,
people
you
are
know,
not
I
allowed to
get it.
disagree with
You,
you.
you need to you need to get in the subscription business, but start offering more. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I would have honestly enjoyed it if they did this massive thing for their first week where they gave a bunch of shit they don't care about away, and then drip fed people afterwards. Because at least then you get all their money already, so you don't care.
Right. I mean,
maybe-
I can see
Maybe
these
they could have
are all-
paid with David. They would have paid for dedicated servers with that.
these are all fine points. I just think that the same criticism is not being given to the other services.
Well, the thing is, I feel as though it's been ladled on the other servers for so long and so evenly that it's harder to see.
It's true.
Imagine if across all 3 Xbox systems had shitty service, but people put up with it because, oh, it's free. And then now suddenly they're charging $60 for it in the way that they do, but have all these new features, but some of it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's good points. I just like I remember when PlayStation started doing the PS Plus thing, and people who had Xbox and subscription to play online on Xbox were given PlayStation shit, and I'm like, this kind of feels the same to me. It's like, oh, come on, everybody's got the subscription. But I mean, the other thing is that I guess maybe I just expect Nintendo to drip feed. Because, I mean, hell, even whenever they're pushing something they want everyone to buy, there's never enough of it.
Yeah,
So,
which is weird.
I mean, it's probably a little bit of that. I'm just kind of expecting...
Nintendo's use of limited supply has only worked for the Wii. And they keep trying to redo the Wii. And it doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Like that whole thing with the Nintendo, the smaller Nintendo system, the mini NES.
Yeah.
Oh boy, did that not work?
Oh yeah, digital. I don't know how you'd want to do food and stuff. Like, I've seen some games where you want to go more. Sometimes you go more survival. Depends how you want to.
Health off kills is an interesting concept.
The stamina thing is really tricky because it depends on how you want the gameplay to be. If you do stamina that recharges automatically, then you usually have to require a lot of the actions to take stamina, so the game becomes a little bit more conservative. But if you have like items to get stamina off, then it becomes a lot more conservative. So I don't know. It's up to you. It's interesting though.
Yeah,
Salty, you brought something out. You brought something up about virus and people in the stream. Was that another viewer, or was that virus?
I think I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
I'm assuming that was another viewer.
More issues, Swamp?
Yeah, just
All right,
kind of
Swamp.
restart it here.
All right, man.
Good
Good luck.
I'm just weird of all AAA games. That's weird because Virus
He does a
basically
lot of.
only plays retro.
Yeah, he does a lot of retro games. I mean, he's done some new stuff. You know, I play like Spider-Man and
we're good.
stuff. But
We're good.
Spooderman was one.
You asked for
Actually, I think we're good.
The hunt begin.
Okay, that's good. I think Spider-Man's like one of the first games of that type that didn't get like panned immediately. Like a AAA game that didn't get panned. Because I don't think I remember seeing much hate for Spider-Man.
no.
It's just
Well,
like,
that might actually be where the problem in Virus Stream is coming from. To say that you're tired of AAA games, especially right after Spider-Man dropped and did so well and everybody loved it so much, kind of seems a little tone deaf.
Sure.
Because it's not AAA games you're tired of. It's
the same concepts.
It's the fact that there's not a lot of like ingenuity or like
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say
attention, you know. So if it, you know, in my opinion, it's like it's not AAA that I'm tired of. It's the, you know what it is? It's the entitlement, that the expectation that you're going to buy the game no matter what.
Yeah.
That's what I'm tired of.
Job done.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Salty, if I had to figure why, if I had to figure what's the problem, that's what I would say.
It's the fact that there's certain companies that can just get away with it.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, a trend that I never understood is the sports games, and they're finally starting to die a slow and cruel death. And it's very interesting because being surrounded by people that play these kind of sports games, it's like a case study watching them get slowly and slowly more aggravated with the microtransactions because it's so rampant and so blatant nowadays.
Yeah, and you have to do it every game too. It just gets so tiring at some point.
Like, the newest one apparently is so bad that people went in telling others like not to buy it.
Really.
it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bump that 6. Wait.
No, you need to. Because I can.
No, you can bump with the Zilliax. Lose
true.
the Divine Shield, then keep your minion alive at 1 health.
I wanted to kill off 2 anyway, so.
But you can kill off 2 both ways. What is your...
Man.
Play for me.
Whizbang.
I need to go get my laundry.
Okay. Alright, I guess I'm in the driver's. Hey guys, welcome to Tristan Gold.
Hey.
You know what the follow name is? Hey, look.
All right,
you need,
everybody
you need
is
to hit the
to
goofy
follow
button.
Tristan.
Alright.
The goofy button is...
It's there. Oh wait, no, that
I'll
one.
leave you with that.
It's time to follow Tristan
Uh-oh.
while he's not here.
My laundry bag.
Mm.
Can you pass me my wallet?
Yeah. Here you go.
Man.
The phone, yeah. Here you go.
All right, we have a live mod on stream right now.
This is the perfect time to you talking to this bit right.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'm just trying to think. Yes, you do. That's what we're trying to do.
This is the perfect time to start grilling him questions about his life story.
Please don't do that.
So tell us everything you know about Tristan.
So we're getting the dirt on Tristan now, huh?
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard though.
We can finally get the scoop as to whether Tristan is single.
I mean, yeah, probably. Shit, I should just make a fucking deck on his account just to see.
But yeah, digital. I think that depends really heavily on how the combat and stuff plays.
Yeah.
It's going to depend a lot on the gameplay.
Oh, this feels bad.
So what's your favorite game, Wiggles?
I love the BioShock series to death. That's like my absolute favorite, which is pretty typical. Otherwise, I've been playing a ton of Killing Floor 2 lately, if any of you played that.
I know Salty played Killing Floor.
Ooh,
I haven't tried it yet. Salty, which Killing Floor did you play? 2.
Ooh, 2. Yeah, I just got a massive update recently, so that's pretty cool. But just got the Halloween update. Yeah, the Halloween just came out, I think, yesterday. So they got...
I don't like updates.
Never mind, nothing happened.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Nothing happened at all.
Nope.
Have you played Vermintide 2?
I played a little bit.
That's a pretty fun game. I found that I really need to be playing with friends, otherwise I get bored quickly.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of multiplayer games, unfortunately.
You know, the problem is, it's kind of like the people who just get on and play it with random pickups are the same people that are really, really good at it, or like run really fast through the whole thing. And sometimes I don't want to be built the best. I mean, I'm playing Whizbang right now.
Yeah. We're not exactly going for optimal.
Yeah, I don't go for optimal, man. I just want to have fun.
That's fair, that's fair. If you go for optimal all the time, you get bored of it, I feel like. So you just want to fuck around, usually.
Yeah. So I feel a little bit when it comes to Vermintide, I just want to play who I want to play and how I want to play them. And if all my friends do that, we can usually muddle our way through most stages.
Yeah, usually
There you
get through
go.
it somehow. Plus, you have difficulties if you want to just play it on easier difficulties, so which I have no problem with doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got into it a little bit, and I played it by myself for like a couple hours, and I just got so bored, because you just can't play multiplayer games sometimes by yourself.
Yeah.
So, kind of unfortunate.
I have an entire
I think I'm
section
back.
on Steam. Oh, he's back! I have an entire section of games on Steam that are labeled like group only. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of games. Games I picked up and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be great, and then
Oh, I'll play this.
you know,
Yeah, no. Didn't happen.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, kind of going back to that conversation you were just having about AAA games and how you're kind of expected to buy them. I was just thinking the other day about how, you know, I think it's more about shitting on EA is like the bigger thing, right? Because if you look at it, right, Overwatch did all this loot box stuff. They're called loot crates, and they constantly promote it and push it. So that's a Blizzard thing. Then they come along and try to do it on Star Wars, and people it's up in arms.
Yeah.
Then Activision Blizzard goes ahead and makes Call of Duty World War II and puts women in there in a prominent role and in these weird situations. And then people are like, oh, okay, whatever. Then EA tries to do it in Battlefield.
Right.
And people just shit all over it and go nuts.
Yup.
And it's just like, if I was an executive for EA, I'd be just like, dude, what the hell? What do we got to do? They keep getting away with this. They can't keep getting away with this.
What do these people want? Okay, so I do want to make a point about the Battlefront boxes. In the Battlefront game, when you I never played it, but I watched a lot of stuff about it.
We're talking about loot boxes.
Oh, fun.
If you
Something else I can get mad at.
every so often you get to every so often you get to spawn as a hero, and when you're a hero, you have like all this extra shit you can do, but you can only unlock the heroes through loot boxes as a totally random function. So like when you start the game, you go to play Battlefront, and it's like, oh man, I want to play as Luke Skywalker. Well, you better just buy a shitload of loot boxes and hope you get it. And Overwatch has loot boxes, but they're just for skins.
Yeah, they're just aesthetics. I forgot about the stupid Battlefront 2 thing that they did.
Yeah.
Digital. The answer is yes. Both.
They're not just skins, bro. Like, step it off.
They're a persona. They're a part of me.
For real. Yeah.
They're a part of me. That's terrifying.
Oh, God.
I want to kill this.
Well, we got one mountain giant. We can attack into that and gain life. Then I think we play Lich King.
If it dies anyway.
So do we want to? I mean,
We cry, that's the answer.
yeah, but I don't want to cry though.
Too late.
Play this. Hope we get Death and Decay.
You
Sounds
could,
like
it
an
doesn't
out.
matter. Because...
We played our outs.
actually.
We played our outs.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. That seems fine. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
We'll take. Anyway, so we're talking about loot boxes. I feel as though part of the reason why Blizzard did so well for so long and has now fallen from such grace is because their loot box system. It's all they have going for them. They essentially just banked on the fact that people would look at the pretty skins too much.
A lot of people
man.
still do.
I don't know what you're talking about falling from grace. Like, they're making money.
Yeah.
Well, they're
At this
making
point,
money.
They're
They're
basically
definitely
a small
making
indie
money.
company.
Yeah, exactly. My issue with what it is right now is not that Blizzard is unrealistic in how they make money. I'm trying to think how to phrase this correctly, but my major issue with it is that I find that Overwatch, at least from like the competitive standpoint, people are really disliking it because it's so stagnant. And these people say, "Oh, the Overwatch League is a joke." For months now, people have been saying that, and I don't really know how they would fix that if there is a way.
Yeah, that's a tough question for them to answer because, I mean, there's always been an issue.
Yeah, you need to just create things that aren't skins. When was the last time they did an event that wasn't just a rehash?
I mean, that's
Retribution?
That's true. Well, okay. The thing is, they do release champions, but I think one of the reasons people get tired of it. This is the reason I get tired of it. is whenever they balance things, they balance based on.
It's lethal.
They balance based on
That's lethal.
on the like pro players. That wasn't looking
Yeah,
for
exactly.
the esports pro players, and if this was a problem I used to have a lot when I played League of Legends. Specifically, the one instance I remember being like a huge deal was they released a character named Darius, and he was so overpowered.
He's the one
Everybody
that throws swords, right?
no, that's Draven.
Oh.
Darius has a big axe and makes everyone bleed, and but he doesn't have any way to move faster. Thing is that if you're playing a game against Darius and he gets up onto your character, you're done. Like, he is the duelist to end all duelists, and it just ruined the game for so many people. And when people complained, the Riot Games just kind of pointed to the esports where Darius was shit and nobody played him because everybody could just outmaneuver him. And it was like, I mean, I get that, but it's not how it works for the rest of us simpletons over here.
Well, yeah, it's the casual players are the people that make up most of your player base, right? So they're the ones that are making you more money. So by not catering toward them, you're kind of saying fuck your player base.
Yeah, that's what it really felt like.
Flood. Let's get it.
Even worse though was when they eventually everybody called, because if you played against him, you're gonna get dunked.
Yeah.
And he actually ended up getting a skin they released, Dunkmaster Darius, and it was he ran around throwing basketballs at people instead of swinging his axe. It was like, you know what?
They're embracing it at that point, though.
Yeah. It's
They're
funny,
like,
but it's also kind of a slap, you know?
Yeah. It's like, oh, like, I don't know.
Boo these people.
Agreed.
Well, at least after seeing the legislation,
Yeah, I don't know, Digital.
What's called Denmark slamming EA has been very interesting to watch. Have you seen anything about that? About the whole loot box conspiracy?
Only a little bit.
I haven't seen too much myself either, so I can't claim I'm an expert in it. But I, as someone that likes, I enjoy reading up about the kind of like lure side of it. I find it immensely interesting when like video game countries get like slapped by real companies, or like real legislation.
Right.
I don't really know where they're supposed to go with what they have. That's the major issue. Because yes, they caught them in the act of like doing bad things and like using a psychology test that's specifically targeted towards children and like. But like, in the grand scheme of things, that's not illegal yet. And if it's made illegal, technically, by de facto laws, they can't be touched. So, it's a weird situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have seen the EA like, hey, you know, if you want to play our games, reach out. Tell your government. It's like, this shouldn't be a thing, man.
I got that email and I fucking lost it. That was hilarious.
Tell your government. Like, I ain't telling my government shit.
I'm reporting you to my government.
Yeah.
They even have a section in that email where they're like, even if you're a U.S. citizen and not actually part of the European nation, still that's fine.
No, that's not us. I was just noticing that we were very dead on.
No.
And there was nothing to do about it.
No, I'm jaded. No, yes, Salty. We want to hear the spam.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is me going back a few points because I split exercise.
He had a message a while back that got deleted for being too long.
Oh shit. Oh, I get it.
Mixer promotes brevity, bro.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Brevity.
Like
yes.
Twitter.
Sorry, we're all just reading this real quick.
Sorry, Digital. What are you talking about? We're trying to keep up with everybody, man.
Digital, whatever you're waved out by all Salty's messages.
We're trying. We're trying.
We do not know what it's
trying.
Someone stream Twitch as well? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kansas.
Yep. Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, Smashcast. All of them.
Whatever
Yes.
you want, he's got it.
MMOG Gaming.
That's a thing?
For a little bit. And then it completely shit.
We go back in time and stream
Yeah.
Justin.
Wow.
No,
Well,
I
they
see your
got
point,
you,
Salty.
Salty.
It's a good point.
I mean, so I agree with you, but I also want to say that there's nothing wrong with staying in a comfortable niche. Like, if I really enjoy the Infamous game series. Really enjoyed like all their games. I love, and when they release a new one, I'll get it.
Oh yeah,
And I
but
enjoy
Infamous has only done 3 games though.
Yeah,
like Call of Duty 75 or whatever the fuck.
No, I get that, but
no, it's
but
infinite.
Oh
No,
yeah, digital. I said I didn't know.
But Infamous,
that.
like the most like new thing they did, which was really cool by the way, is on PS4 you could spray paint by holding your controller like a can and shaking it.
Oh yeah, that
spraying.
was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
But I don't. I mean, that's neat, and I appreciate it for what it is. But
Yeah.
if they made like radical changes to the game and made it so different that it didn't really feel like the game anymore, I don't know that would be beneficial in any way.
Yeah, I think it's all about how you change the game, right? Is very important. Like if you come up with a completely different game with the same IP, then like
I want a
it
Call of
doesn't
Duty
feel
game
right.
starring Peppa Pig and her family.
Yeah.
American Dream.
I mean, so that's what I'm saying. So like, as much as I give props to Nintendo for being, for being revolutionary, I also want to, say that certain companies that release games just on a normal controller that are normal ass games, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as they're
Yeah.
normal ass games that don't do something shitty to the players.
Well, Nintendo does have a weird like controller thing where they keep trying to make you use the mobile thing.
Oh, that's great.
But
And then there's Nintendo Labo,
well,
which
but Assassin's Creed I thoroughly despise.
Look, if you're
Like,
gonna give
I
me an
wanna make this
example
clear.
of something bad, I mean, then we can give examples of good and bad games all night long, Salty. Enjoy points.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed is awful. I'm not defending that game ever.
No, Assassin's
Don't
Creed
make me
1 and
try.
2 was amazing.
Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 was great. Brotherhood was pretty good.
Brotherhood broke on me. I dislike Brotherhood.
I don't know. I
The
like
game
Brotherhood.
glitched on me and I couldn't finish it.
That's true. Probably.
Seems to be a common issue with a lot of the games.
Revelations though felt a little bit slow, and then 3 just kind
Wait,
of.
no, I'm talking about Revelations. Never mind.
Yeah, no. Brotherhood was great though,
Yeah.
but I don't know. 3 was the point where
I
it was
liked
kind of
Black
like,
Flag. I liked Black
Black
Flag.
Flag
'cause it
was up from 3, but then it just kind of free fell into whatever the fuck it is.
Honestly, man, it was the story that ruined it for me. The trilogy, it did not end. It like had this huge build up, and then in my opinion, it was somewhat anticlimax.
Yeah, I get that. Or it's just
It
kind
was
of like,
like,
oh,
oh,
well,
man.
new protagonist, and the new protagonist is just random. It's just some no-name like loser. Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh yeah, it's they just shit all over the story. They blizzarded the hell out of that story.
Damn.
You can get the portal.
Just saying.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. But
Blizzard the story up.
Story got straight blizzarded.
Lizarded.
Dead one. Because we're gonna backstab that dude too. I'm just wondering what else we want.
Hey, what's going on, Overdue Mouse?
Hello. My thing is that Nintendo makes a lot of cool products, but at the same time, Nintendo takes a lot of strangely specific and awful steps. Like, for every awesome project that they do, there's another one that I'm like, Nintendo, why?
I mean,
Yeah.
plus we're all ignoring the fact that Mega Man 11 just came out, which originated on Nintendo consoles, and Mario has like 75 games. Like, let's not pretend that Nintendo doesn't have games that go into the double digits.
What I will say though is, actually no, I can't even say that. Mario Odyssey unfortunately broke the trend of bad Mario games. Like,
it was a really good game.
There was 12 Mario games made for the last 4 systems that were the exact same game.
Yeah.
There's Super Mario Brothers. There's new Super
Super-
Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
There's new Super Mario Brothers starring Knuckles. I don't know what else is there. Did I miss Storytime? No, we have Storytime actually.
New Super
now,
Mario
right
Bros.
now.
Like all of today is story time.
Yes, I was about
All
to say.
story time.
Did we have
Well,
gameplay
Lasano,
at
what's
some
going on?
point, or-
Look,
Did you tune in just for story time? You're supposed to be my mod, you know.
this is just what happens. Overdue Mouse, thanks for following, man. Thank you.
Are you taking my mod, man?
Wait. Well, you
Theft.
can kill it.
Hey, wait, Tristan, are you talking about the new Super Mario Brothers on the new 3DS or the new 3DS?
Super Mario Bros.
Or the
Bros.
3 new
Yes.
3DS XL 3DS.
Yeah.
Bros.
New.
X.
I think you didn't put enough news.
Extra large.
Yeah, with fries.
Yeah, heavy duty. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, Digital. I don't think anybody else has an opinion on rocket or grenade launchers either.
I think if you do a mini trebuchet,
Oh.
like a hand cannon essentially.
Yeah, either do or do the style.
Oh,
that's
there you
really
go.
Janky and made out of like rulers.
No. You get a David and Goliath style sling.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Oh, make it, yeah.
Look, just make me your your weapons designer. Essentially, is what I'm trying to get at.
Ooh, we got.
I don't know. That sounds pretty good.
Oh
we can
damn!
check
Did you guys
pickpocket
see the new Hollow's End announcement
cards?
from Hearthstone?
One second.
The
One
new
more time?
event that's coming up.
There's a new event.
They're bringing back
Yeah.
the double class arenas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I do like that.
Ooh.
So Hollow's End begins October 17th and lasts through October 31st. You get a free Witch's Cauldron during the event.
Hooray!
Decorations and special Hollow's Ends emotes. Special dual class arenas. Yep.
Why?
And then we'll have Hollow's End marks the arrival of a friendly new Paladin hero will be available for purchase as part of the new special bundle.
A new paladin hero, you say?
Yeah, buddy.
I wonder how annoying this hero will be.
It's not working.
Yeah,
I
yep.
agree. Yeah, we don't check.
Do it, prep.
Hello,
I think it goes
hello.
fast.
Hello,
Prep is more valuable
hello.
than master.
Oh damn! So then they're adding in more stuff. So there's new player ranks for newcomers
Yes.
to Hearthstone.
Yes, that's
Oh,
weird.
right.
We added new player ranks
Yeah.
for you to easily play in the fray. So
Oh, yeah,
level
it's like
15
50 or something, right?
through
Yeah.
26. Yeah, for new players only.
Hmm.
New players can earn a total of 22 free packs by just ranking up in new players ranks. Nice.
That's a good plan.
That's actually
Yeah.
good. For
Very
the-
smart. Yeah, because you know
Yep.
level 25 and 26 and stuff, dude. You're just sitting there and just like getting zapped by, meta decks and shit. From people who
Yeah.
haven't played in a while.
Sad but true.
All right. So then there's the dragon welcome refresh. That we've already.
Need one.
Was that Tristan that was talking about the weapons?
Yes. I don't do art. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I can't draw for shit.
And then they gave
Please.
us 5 new daily
Attack.
quests.
Defile.
Attack, right?
Oh
do
wow!
that.
No, there's some keyword changes.
Defile, and then minstrel. Contest is.
What? Keyword changes.
Yeah, they're changing Scroll of Wonder from cast a random spell, draw a card, cast this when drawn.
Yeah, why not?
To
Actually.
Scroll of Wonder, cast when drawn, cast a random spell.
Ah.
Mm.
Oh, huh.
Probably for
And
like
a couple other ones. It looks like.
Wait, so it doesn't draw a card when you cast and draw with it?
It looks like they're just organizing their
text.
Yeah,
about
they're just
the card.
reorganizing
Yeah.
text. Yeah.
It's probably because they found some one YouTuber that's like 3 broken expansion related things.
Oh
They're
no.
like fuck.
Right.
Yeah,
Blizzard
gotta
got
get-
destroyed by their own card text. Obliterate.
There's 12 arrows in the thumbnail.
Yeah, yeah. Give it a Fortnite #1 victory royale somewhere. You know they figured it out. Oh.
How did we manage to shitpost Hearthstone every single time?
Yeah. It's Hearthstone.
The real question is it a surprise that we're gonna play
No.
Magic next week?
Oh. That's Magic too. I can't wait.
I think the fact that we spent the first hour and a half talking about Magic alone,
Yeah.
I think it was a pretty good dead giveaway.
Yeah.
It's
That,
kind of nostalgic for me, though. Like,
mean, not that
wanna
I-
talk about-
Not that I can't shit talk Magic because I can.
Oh yeah, no.
No,
I
we
mean
can.
that's not. Yeah,
I could
that's
shit
not
talk
difficult.
Magic, and I love the game. Yeah.
all
Right.
day.
Oh yeah.
You hate it because you care.
No, I think the game is great, but there's also Toast has done that I can fucking rant on them if you really want.
They're like
to.
something
Right.
like the universally hated by the player base of Magic.
Oh yeah, they're terrible. They've created an insanely powerful card that is $20 that you can only buy if you get a $100 booster box. Yeah, it's an insanely powerful card. It's worth $20, but you can only get it if you get a booster box. So therefore, the prices will time, and they'll probably be $50 pretty soon. So
Wait, is
Yeah.
this what is this for?
this is for Magic: The Gathering.
Like the card game or arena?
The card game itself in paper.
Okay, because what's the difference? So are they going to be using all the cards ever printed? What's the deal? What's the deal with Arena?
So
are they special
Arena
cards?
is
Are they
only
specific?
Yeah, Arena is only standard, so it's the most recent sets in rotation, which is Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan, which is all about like tribals and like vampires, dinosaurs, big boys. Then Dominaria, which is a historic, and then like Teferi, because Teferi is fucking breaking the game. And then the new one, they had N19, which was just kind of like general, mostly dragons, and then they had Guilds of Ravnica, which is the new one, which is like the dual color combinations and like really cool cards and all that stuff. So it's the most recent sets that are in rotation. What standard is. So it's kind of like how Hearthstone rotates sets out. It's basically the same. Well,
Gotcha.
but yeah, it's pretty good. And they rotated out some of the really powerful, which is really nice. So.
See, what would make me really interested is if you're already a company that is in the paper world or in one world and you're transferring to another world.
Yeah,
I'd love it that you actually, when you got cards in Arena, you actually got cards.
Oh, yeah, I am roommate.
Yes, this is Mr. Wiggles, the
Yeah.
roommate.
It's Mr. Wiggles.
Ryan. Yeah.
Oh, Wiggles.
Yeah. But so you're saying that you want it to be like one or the other, and then they're transferring over to the other one as well?
No. I'm saying if I buy a bunch of Magic cards,
The same thing with the
like standard
Pokemon
Magic
TCG
cards
does.
now, I wanna have them also in my Arena.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the
I
things.
said the
would
same
say
exact thing to you when we
I mean,
Yeah,
that's the
like why is
dream,
that not
ain't
a
it?
thing?
I don't know.
Dream.
Because that would incentivize a bunch of people to be like, well, my decks in like real life are fine, but my Magic the Arena deck's bad.
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna go buy 20 more packs.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't.
you can charge Hearthstone prices, I bet, and you'll still make
don't even
money
say that.
even with the printing costs, right?
Yeah.
They do have prices to open packs. You can also. It's also a lot easier to earn packs in MTG Arena than it is in Hearthstone, which I will admit, it's really fucking nice. Like you only, for every week, for every 5 wins, you get a pack, which is really good. And then you can also get like coins to like earn enough coins to buy packs, which is pretty easily. So you can usually,
But how many cards are in a pack?
it's 5 or 6 commons, 2 uncommons, and 1 rare or mythic. So it's what's that, like 10 cards or whatever,
Okay.
which is pretty decent. Plus they also
Thanks
give
for
you,
coming by, Salty. Appreciate it.
if you open enough pack, you can get a wild card, and wild cards let you get any card of that chosen rarity that you want to pick.
Yeah. I actually wanted to bring that up. I think it's a way better way to do, to like getting legendaries than Hearthstone has. It's not.
Yeah,
chance.
I agree.
It's every time. I mean, you can get them by chance, but every time you open a card pack, you build up a meter, and when the meter gets full, you get a wild card, and every so many wild cards you get is a legendary or mythical or whatever it's called.
Oh no shit!
Play every card. We played Defile already, so it's gonna defile this entire board.
So it's a
Yeah.
little bit more of a defined time when you're gonna get them versus random, or is it random in addition to this?
It's random in addition, yeah. So it's because you can also have the chance to open wild cards in the packs, but you can also, for like every, I think, 6 packs you open, you get an uncommon and a rare wild card, which is really good.
Oh, okay.
So it is a pretty good system. Play discard.
Damn
you
it,
play
I
that and
misplayed
discard
that
the
real
Flesh
bad.
Brothers Office. Do it, you won't.
You don't choose what you discard.
I misplayed that.
Are you good enough? Damn it. Just a no.
Just me.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, Paladin's gonna have a ton of heroes available to him now. They've got
They're getting
Yeah.
they've got
Thur.
3, 4 of them. Jeez.
Oh yeah, right.
Thur and Noel.
Yeah. Yeah, how's that gonna work?
Did we ever figure that out?
Are they gonna make Control Paladin a thing again?
No, they don't make control Paladin a thing. They learned their decision. They learned their lesson after Christmas Tree Paladin.
You mean after Even Paladin as well?
I said what I said.
you didn't like Call to Arms? That wasn't good enough for you?
No, Christmas Tree Paladin was even worse.
God.
They created Standard because of Christmas Tree Paladin. Imagine revolutionizing an entire game type because
Get
that
rid of
card
one
is so
card.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You could play a 2-mana card, play a 5-mana card.
I'm guessing it'll be $20 because it's the hero plus 20 Witchwood packs, which would make it. Which would make it. That's the hero purchase, right?
Oh, yeah, we should do that.
The dude. I don't know his name.
Because he's gonna get a card for it. But whatever.
Yeah. Ooh, good idea. Synergy.
Yeah. I don't know. Hearthstone has in my mind, a love-hate relationship because I find as though it's good for a while, and then suddenly they pull something like this, where it's like, oh, free hero, but you have to pay $20.
Not free anymore.
And they do the whole Pokemon idea, like, hey, yeah, you can get this new shiny awesome thing, but you gotta go outside, and then the collective masses goes, ew, no.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like my Fireside Gathering one that I worked very hard
Yes, exactly.
to obtain?
Well, no, more than double deadly.
How very hard was it to obtain?
Not too tough. I went to one, and it wasn't a registered tavern, in quote. So that was difficult to obtain. So I didn't. However, the next time I went, it was at a different place, and I was at that hookah bar for a tournament, and I was able to win the tournament, and I was also able to get Mimsy, so that was cool.
Well,
Nice.
Yeah. So what do you say?
Right on. By the way, guys, I do have a story for you guys, for everybody here.
yeah.
Yeah. So this goes really well today because today in Hearthstone's the Spider Brawl.
Right.
And this is a story about spiders.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Scientists have discovered that spiders can fly using electricity.
Okay, now you're just making that up. Excuse me?
Wait, we played double with Zavas.
Sorry. Hang on.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, double
Right.
Zavas, we can actually type our
Really?
So, yeah, so here we go. Some animals were born to fly, most were not. Humans have no business in the air, but we've come up with a number of ways to get there. Now it seems spiders are following close behind. Scientists have known for some time that various spider species have learned to fly by creating silk sails. You guys have heard of that.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, a new study reveals that gusts of wind may not be the only way for them to get around. Alright. Banshee ants.
We don't need this.
More spiders.
The research published in Current Biology reveals that spiders have learned how to harness the Earth's own electric fields and use them to fly incredibly long distances. The discovery suggests the arachnids are capable of traveling over long distances without the wind to carry them. Theories surrounding spiders...
man.
Yes, theories surrounding spiders responding to electrical fields have existed for some time. There may be very little in the way of concrete evidence to support that. Let me get my turn.
Yeah.
Here?
I'm not okay with that. I don't want that information.
Spiders are flying. Ooh.
Spiders been
I already
observed.
Someone sent me a video earlier this morning of a spider shedding itself. Like a spider popped out of a spider, and I didn't want to see that either.
No thanks.
Do not want. Can confirm.
I get
Nice.
Not about that.
Awesome.
Dude, the way that Wiggles laughed, I assume I know who sent it to you.
It was a deer.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew.
Alright, so... Welcome back, Digital. You're just in time for the spider story.
Wait,
No.
Spiders have been observed taking to the skies en masse. Digital may have heard this one already. Even when there's very little wind present, scientists believe there must be something pushing them, and perhaps even triggering their behavior. To test the idea, researchers mimicked a natural electric field in an experiment using a pair of electrically charged metal plates. When placed between the plates, the spiders began to behave as though they were preparing to release the silk balloons. So that gives some serious weight to the theory that an invisible and electrical force can prompt the arachnids to sail away.
Put Tesla spiders in their game. Don't you fucking...
Tesla spiders, yes. Some of the spiders even managed to launch themselves into the air, and despite being stuck in the confines of the test box.
Oh my god.
Do it.
That is hilarious.
The fact that these lightweight spiders can fly even without gustly winds is a remarkable discovery, and perhaps explains why they're found in the most unlikely places. As NPR has noted, spiders are often found on newly formed volcanic islands, and have been spotted landing on ships far off ocean coasts. They seem to be able to travel anywhere, and they're using electrical fields take to the skies, maybe makes them even more talented flyers than us.
It's like Sharknado, but made out of my nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Burn the ship.
Spider-Nado.
army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a point of science telling science, no, you
Burn the
should do this,
volcano
but
down.
asking science why. Why do you do this?
Why do you do this?
Why do you do this to us? Please.
Science, please.
Science, no torture.
Like,
Oh,
the last thing you want to do after finding out spiders can fly is shock them more.
You're encouraging it at that
I'll
point.
just piss them off, yeah.
Yeah, you know, they can fly towards us, make them angry. Why not?
You know what? Started to keep poking it with the stick, and you know what? It attacked me.
Wow, I didn't mutated. My God.
Yeah, we're making Spider-Man, but the other way around.
Well, they're celebrating Fallout 76.
Making man
you know?
spider or something, yeah.
Oh no.
That's an actual villain in the Spider-Man lore, and I hate it.
Yeah.
And that Frank Reynolds did that in Always Sunny. He was Man Spider instead of Spider-Man, and he was just dressed up as an actual spider.
I just think it's really funny that Shenanigans would make up a story like that.
I know. I know. I am a terrible, terrible person.
Batman has a.
Oh yeah, I
bat.
remember that. Man-Bat. That fucker.
Oh wait, I think I might be thinking of Man-Bat instead of Spider. Man-Spider.
I have no doubt the Man-Spider exists, though. There's also, like, the Wall or something like that is an enemy, I believe. I wish I was kidding.
What do you mean?
Yes, I wish I was.
There's a lot of dumb villains. There's
Hold
Steel Man, which is a guy that just he's just in a wheel. I don't have anything else to say. There's Calendar Man, quite possibly the least threatening villain of all time.
Calendar Man.
Ooh, your taxes are coming up. Ooh.
You shut your mouth, Calendar Man!
Oh no.
Calendar.
Tristan now knows that the Wall is a
The
Spider-Man enemy.
wall. Seen it yet?
Oh,
The
yeah.
wall is just a picture of a
It's
brick
just
wall with legs. I hate everything.
Hey, what's up, Bolo? Sorry, I didn't say hi earlier, probably.
Sorry about your luck, Zelty. I don't know. Can I delete another mod's message?
Yeah, Volo wanted to hear a story time, so there you go.
Yes.
And what a story time
Yeah,
to hear.
thanks.
You know,
Thanks, fam.
Well,
sweet
Yeah.
dreams, everyone.
yeah.
I mean, you lived in that kind of situation last year.
Mm,
You want to talk about that?
I had the rats in my ceiling? No,
Yes.
thank you. I refuse. No.
Did you suppress that in the memory nice and tight?
Not enough, apparently.
Not
No.
enough.
We're going back to the medication now.
Oh no. Oh no no no.
Oh no, senor.
Oh boy.
Is even Paladin back?
Oh, there's another Eviscerate in there. I can feel it. Oh shit.
He found it.
It's got him.
Oh no, he didn't have one! Oh! I live
always-
another turn!
I'm always a fan of checkpoints and autosaves because I feel as though it encourages players to try different avenues more than it does encourage like oh, I'm just save scumming.
Yeah, but it kind of has more impact though. If you
Yeah,
can't,
but if
like,
you're
click save.
if you're open world though, I'm not sure about checkpoints and autosaves being.
Oh right.
Yeah,
World.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I like more so going the Dark Souls approach.
Not permadeath, but I like death reset area. I think
Yeah.
is a better way to do it. He's right about that.
Yeah, no, do the Dark Souls approach where you can like rest at a bonfire and like get your shit back.
I don't know how Dark Souls works. So.
Dark Souls, you rest at bonfires, and that's where you come back when you die. And resting at a bonfire resets all the enemies in the area.
Okay.
But
Is there use in? I'm not sure if anyone else has played Dark Souls that can attest this. Is there use in resetting an area multiple times to like gain XP?
yes, you can grind.
Okay.
Definitely. You can also farm enemies for items because there are some items you need to upgrade your weapon. They're really nice. Yeah.
Speaking of dark, how are you enjoying Darkest Dungeon?
Man, I really like it. It also has my number, man.
I thought Darkest Dungeon has everybody's number.
It does.
Yeah.
I got kind of the hang of it a little bit. Like at first, I felt like I was just clawing my way through just absolute garbage while everybody died around me and everything was bad. And and as I'm starting to learn how to handle encounters and party building and everything, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. And then the next thing that happens is I finish a mission and then and find out that my healer just got the Black Plague. and it's like through no fault of my own. Like you get to the end of the mission, pops up and is like, here's what happened at the end of the mission. This person's now claustrophobic. This person's more heroic. Oh, and your healer has the Black Plague.
Oh, hey, see you later, Salty.
Later, Salty.
Bye,
Yeah,
Salty.
dude. No, I completely agree, dude.
Yeah.
And then I realized that's exactly why.
Why do we have a Grand Archivist in our control range?
Because it's big spell.
But what if
That's
it
exactly
casts that
why-
Dragon Fury?
At the beginning of the game, they say what they do say on that little pop-up screen, and it's just like this is the game about making the best of a bad situation. You know what I
Right.
mean?
But
And it's
I
like,
did have
dude,
to.
yeah, is it ever?
I had to learn pretty quick not to be attached to my party.
It's like the XCOM approach.
I mean, it's pretty rough. I mean, seriously, right out of the gate, you're losing people. You make a bad choice, and it's like, well, boy, was that a bad choice? Because everybody's dead. You know,
Surprise! Everyone's dead.
And here's the part that really got me. This is the last thing that like really happened to me. Is I finally got my tank to level 3. 6 is capped, by the way, so it's not
Okay,
like
thank you.
you know it's not like I've been sitting there just like grinding away at the beginning. But my tank hit 3. This fucking dumbass. Okay, all these people are barely making it through missions. That's the point of the game. And I have a team that's finally working, and the tank was like a little bit higher level than the rest. He hit 3 first, and then I go to bring him into the next mission, and the tank says, "That's a level 1 mission. That's beneath me," and is refusing to go into the mission.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
It's like you insult them, essentially.
Well, so it turns out they will not go into a mission. The missions are categorized 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and it's like apprentice, veteran, expert. And if a person can go into a veteran mission, they refuse to go into any missions below that.
Oh.
So 1 and 2s are totally fine, but now my party's split up because I didn't, I was kind of feeling my way through party creation, so my people got experience at different rates, and so my tank is now prepared to go further, but nobody else is, and now I have to find a fill-in for the tank in the meantime. And yeah, that was it was kind of weird because like of all this random shit where somebody's like, oh my gosh, I want to look inside that Iron Maiden. Whoa, closed, what happened? After all the shit like that, what's getting me right now is that somebody's being arrogant. Seriously, out of all that shit, man.
Classic.
It's like a Greek tragedy.
Yeah.
Why?
Wait. Oh yeah.
If I get the wrong one, please.
Every day.
I love it when the game loves me.
Oh my god. We fucking mind control tech some dude's Tyrion. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I mean, you could give that kind of quest, but you'd have to put a cooldown in
I
between
like Rustic Grave. Yeah.
checks.
Hunted quest. That'd be an interesting way to like stop save scumming, where like you just draw like there's a bit of a deterrent, but not too much to like hurt the people that aren't like trying to save scum, but just play like intermittently. Game design's hard.
Yep.
You could Dragon's Fury and then town.
I'm gonna run in first.
Oh yeah, good idea, good idea.
Salty, there are so many horror stories in Darkest Dungeon, but I really don't think it's been a little unfair to me, but it hasn't been like, hey, guess what? Everything you do is wrong. It's not been like that. There are ways to learn, and there are fights. There are some fights that are shit, but I mean, losing 2 characters in 1 attack is pretty rare unless you're way out of your depth. So, I mean, that does not sound like something I would expect to happen, you know?
Yeah. Honestly,
I've been caught off guard by bosses, and it's not been like that.
Yeah. I would say for digital, I'd stay away from the Dark Souls fighting style, because you don't want to seem like you're just another Dark Souls.
Yeah, you don't want to get another Dark Souls. There are already a lot of them out there. Ooh. No, that has 8 mana. It's a really big.
Like what?
There's another one that's just coming out, isn't it? The Shadows Die Twice. Isn't that like a Dark Souls clone?
Sure.
Okay, right. Okay, anyways. Yeah, no, I think there's a new one that's coming out. It's like it. I don't even know anymore.
I mean, Dark Souls should have been the new Zombies. Where that would have been like, everyone just plays Dark Souls related thing. It's the Dark Souls of X that's the Dark Souls of Y.
But
then
like,
Battlefield, then Battle Royale.
Have you read like a gaming article? That's what they fucking talk about.
Well, that's what they talk about, but like stylistically, where the whole point of the objective of the game is just essentially just Dark Souls, but we Dark Souls harder this time.
This time with more dark and more souls.
Yeah.
It's darker.
Souls are dark
The
too.
biggest, blackest, darkest soul.
Nice.
Have lethal?
No, we have 12. So yeah, seems good enough to me. Yeah, either way, I don't think we're putting together.
Is it a stealth type game? Yeah, then you should be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't played too much to Sekiro, so I just heard things about it this but I'm probably wrong about that. No?
Would you want something Darkstone Bloodfund Fights or something more mixed to Skyrim others? I think Skyrim because it offers you far more variety in what you can do and what you can get away with.
I feel like Dark Souls fights can also be a little bit boring to people because it's more so a matter of attrition.
Keep rolling. What?
Stop that. Ooh. Zacco's face. Dude, he's still alive at 1. But we should play
I hate this for games because I have Fireball and Pyroblast.
We have Pyroblast in our deck?
Yeah, of course we do.
What if... the fuck? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I gotta remember that we have a Pyroblast in the Control Mage deck.
It's not a Control Mage, it's just big mage.
See, the problem is it does damage to any target, Tristan. It could kill us.
Yeah, the memes.
the
But the
meme
memes.
that doesn't kill us.
But
think
the memes.
Severely underestimate the kind of player I am.
Okay.
Overestimate.
Memes, boys.
Overestimate the memes.
Oh.
Not bringing up politics, just a reminder, in most places the cutoff to register to vote is 30 days prior to the date of election. We're only a few days out from that cutoff, so if you need to register or update your voter information, do it soon. Thank you, Velasana.
There you go.
I have my ballot outside of state voting information in that bag right over there, and I need to fill that.
Streak.
Yeah, it's not that I've been putting it off. It's just I consistently forget about it until I see it. For it. It's in that bag. It's full of different food items that I bought, and snug tightly in between 2 chip bags currently.
That's right. Exercise your
Civic duty.
your civic responsibility. That's right.
I saw Discord was promoting it, which was weird.
Yeah.
Love to see 100% voter participation. Live in Australia. It's compulsory.
There you go.
Mind you, most people in Australia sign a ballot that says they don't care about their... don't care, what's it called? No, not absentee. When you don't want to vote for someone.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. They abstain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An abstain ballot. Thank you, Dark Master.
We got it eventually.
We got there. We got there.
We reached it, boys. We're good.
Yeah, we don't need to have it.
Did it.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yes.
No,
Well, let's not go there.
I have opinions on that.
Oh,
The
this is
political
the
science
final
student in me is coming out of bed, and I can't just repress that real quick.
Yeah.
Curious. Flare gun set enemies on fire. It would have to do like 0.
Yeah, I was
damage.
thinking it'd do low damage, but then like a lot of like flare fire damage.
It might be a case where you can be environmental damage, which then it can hurt people around you, but I'm not sure how hard that is to code.
Ooh, what if you have like the lamps to like throw oil, and then you can flare gun people, and like just set
Like
them
just
off.
drop the lamps and like throw it down.
Well, like you can throw lamps and then just flare gun from distance.
Yeah.
And just
We have a lot of ideas, but if they work in practice, completely different story.
yeah. But you gotta have the ideas first.
Digital, what kind of system are you planning to make this game on? Curious. Like, not system in the sense of like PC, but more like what technical things do
What's
you
the
need?
usual one? Oh yeah.
1 damage doesn't kill them unless oiled. Oh yeah.
So you mean it leaves them at
You
1
just-
health?
You
or-
just slather your enemies in oil.
Just rub some.
Yeah, you just offer to give him a rub down first.
When you get into the Turkish bath section of the game, it gets a little weird.
Yeah.
You need to make sure you have a flare gun for that.
Perfect. The Unreal Engine has like that little like new like creamy water physics. It works
yeah.
perfectly for oil.
Yeah, I want to say
There you
that. Be sure to carry the flare gun into the Turkish bathhouse.
Just a pop-up tip.
Just the
Nice.
beginning of the article.
The article is called "This Game Is Too Hot" with a
Come on.
Oh no.
look.
You're not wrong is the worst part. That would be the only IGN article.
You're- We're mad at you because you speak the truth.
Yeah. You know what's even worse? Whoever's writing the article is going to be offended. Somehow.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back.
All right, man.
Okay.
So Swamp, what was not Swamp? Excuse me, Shenanz. What was the free game feature this week? What was involved with that?
You're talking about last week?
Yes, last week.
Last week. What did we do last week? I'm trying to remember.
Oh no, I've caught you off guard.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember like almost a week ago, man. It's crazy.
No, exactly.
Guys, what did we do on Friday?
It's like it's become a legitimate.
Seriously, what did we do? I actually have to go look it up. I don't remember. You've caught me off guard. I know I'm doing horror games all this month, or spooky, scary. Oh yeah, absolutly.
I'm leveling up all my Dead
The
by
many
Daylight
spooks.
stuff.
Are you
I'm
into
like-
other horror games other than Dead by Daylight?
Fuck that, no. No.
You want anything like that?
Yeah, I'm good, fam.
Oh.
It's just not happening. I get jumpy enough, not from like any specific horror game that I play, but just from my alerts. I go, God,
Yeah.
stop doing this.
When Goofy spooks get here.
I am thinking about making a 2 Spoopy 5 me board though for interactive.
You should
But
do like
that
a
would
special
take effort.
Halloween board and then like change the colors or something like that. That'd be cool. Like to like orange and black.
There's effort involved.
There's
But it would be
effort.
worth it,
There are 2 games that I'm looking at that come out during October, so that's interesting. The beta for Fallout 76 got announced 2 days ago. A little bit less than 2 days ago.
I know why I'm confused. There was there was storms, and we didn't have.
Oh right, excuse me, I forgot about that.
That explains it.
It got cancellated.
Yep.
Well, you're not going crazy. That's the good news.
Yeah.
You remembered.
Well, I had to go back and look through. My thumbnails and stuff that I've made, and
Yeah.
I'm like, that one. No, wait, we're missing one. Oh yeah, that's because we didn't have one. That's right.
Why does Remothered sound like the worst name for a game ever? And why does it bring up the worst imagery?
Yeah.
Not okay.
Let's just not go there. How about that?
I mean, God, there was like, I forget the game. There was Agony. I know that
yeah.
was a spoopy game that people really enjoyed. I think it was more just like horror in the sense of, what's that game where you're just a school shooter?
Hatred?
Hatred, yeah. It's the same sense of Hatred. Too edgy 5 for me. I know that Steam is doing more of the minimal amount of effort to cull some of its early access titles. and their greenlight stuff. So that's
Well, that's
interesting.
good.
I mean, they're working on it.
I concede.
Just like the smallest amount.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're working on it, but then there's like legitimately 36 games that have the word hentai in the title that really don't even have hentai.
That's what I think that's what they were trying to get rid of.
Yeah, it's
anything that had one of those type of subtitles.
Oh wait, never
well,
mind.
they're allowing adult content
Yeah,
now
if you plus 3 you're dead.
on Steam, but they're putting in filters for users, which is good.
Wait, no, you're not dead.
Right?
That is good.
So
Yeah.
if you don't want to see that, then it's filtered out. But there's still a lot of like the straight up trolling, which they said, oh, we're working on those. So more and more just keep pumping into the store.
Yup.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think I know what's going on, right? Like, they're going to allow pretty much anything onto the store for at least a little while because they get money,
Yeah.
regardless, right? Like So
Tough to deny.
yeah, why not allow them? Oh yeah, we'll take your it's only like $100, but I mean, if there's some asset flipper sending 10 games a month, it's $1,000.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like, oh yeah, I'll take your submissions, and then a week later, or a month later, or however long, oh, we don't like you anymore. Close you down.
What to call your project? Do you have a set of like 5 names come up? If not, I would start with that. At least 5 names. More likely, even more than that. And then figure out what you want to do from there.
Yeah. Also, it probably depends on if you have the full idea fleshed out. Then I don't know. I wouldn't worry about names.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about names.
Also, just using the word working title sounds pretty sick from a project's perspective.
Yeah.
That also might just be me.
Versus my egg.
None can escape my
I'm probably gonna have to actually go back to my homework.
That's
Like,
true. You
have that.
were studying.
I was. Yeah. What the fuck happened? I don't even
Welcome
know.
to the time sync. buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming back.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you all for talking. All right.
Hey, yeah,
Hang
take
on
it easy,
stream.
man.
Yeah,
We're
see ya.
gonna talk.
Thank you.
I don't stream it all the time.
Yeah, I'm still gonna shut you out. Mostly because I got my bot back and I'm excited about that. I had to reset my bot because there was a chance I was doing a giveaway when I was doing the Microsoft stream, and so I needed to set that shit up again. I need to switch from ScottyBot to something else. It's really just an awful function.
Yeah, you can get the Firebot.
Yeah, I could. I just have
You
to look into
the
it.
Memory. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I was impressed with how intuitive it is.
Okay. So, how is the recovery? Or foot-wise?
Oh, it's good. It's good, man.
Okay. Is there any like doctor notices or anything like that happening?
Nah, just trying to work out the kinks and especially work out the ligaments and tendons and all those muscles that just kind of not happy about, not having weight put on it for a couple months. So,
Yeah.
feeling pretty good though.
Okay.
Yeah, it is pretty rough. No weight on it for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. So, yeah, but no, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. I'm not using the crutch really, so that's good.
Yeah.
Just kind of slow and steady, hobbling.
So what do you? Yeah, you just hobble. There's not a.
Hobbling and every day hopefully walking better, but that's the only thing you can do.
Many hobbles.
Many hobbles, brother.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that. I'm trying to think. Is it just like PT stuff you're doing to like strengthen it?
No,
And
I'm
that's
not
why?
doing any. I'm just like on my own.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm going to be fairly busy the next month, within the next
Really?
during this month. Yeah, there's a craft show. I haven't done craft shows yet. You guys know I do the perler stuff.
Right, right.
Yeah, I haven't attended anything like that, and I found out there's going to be one locally, and gonna go give it a shot.
Nice.
So I got tons of things to make, and I'm like, what? I started asking people like, excuse me, what are the young persons into these days? You know, oddly enough,
asked me.
yeah. Well, oddly enough, like I actually knew like 2 out of the 3. I forgot about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, that's a huge thing.
Yeah,
That is big.
which is funny because my neighbor, you know, I'm always hanging around with them, and my neighbor's kid loves Five Nights at Freddy's. It just didn't click, you know. Just
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, you know. But
So what? I'm curious. What's the point of the craft show? Is it to show off and sell? Or is it
yes,
just to promote your brand?
No, well, yeah, it'd be both, really, but yeah, it's relatively inexpensive for me to get into. It's something like $10 for a table.
That is pretty good.
That's really cheap, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely, a mix of both. You know, being able to promote as well as sell.
Yeah. Dollar bills, y'all.
That's a big thing that there's a guy on my Discord that he streams over on Twitch, Pekapon.
Yeah.
He does perlers, and he's done lots and lots of craft shows, and so I need to talk to him a little bit more about the like what should I be going for specifically. But sorry, just finishing a turn here real quick.
He probably has a good idea of what's useful.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been to several, or more than several. He's been to quite a few, so I need to.
Super with the host. Thank you, and
Hooked on Phoenix.
Yeah,
Come back.
Nice.
It's
Thanks for
them
the hosts.
boys.
Thank you. Many hosts.
Many hosts, boy. Dem boys.
But yeah, it was kind of weird. I found out
How's the
that,
stream?
according to most people, the number, like the top 3 things, Minecraft still.
Yes, still.
You know.
Good night. Perfect.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're doing all right. We're chilling.
We were talking about MTG for a bit.
Quite a bit, yeah. Yeah, Minecraft's still popular with the little chillins, as well as, and I said Five Nights at Freddy's, and of course Fortnite.
Yeah.
You know, I was a little surprised to see Minecraft still.
They reached their highest player base like recently.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Five Nights at Freddy's is
insane to think about.
Yeah, that's why I didn't think about it. Hooked on Phoenix, because, you know, go figure. Like, I thought Five Nights at Freddy's was kind of done, so to speak. But nope.
Only in our hearts.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So many possibilities.
Like, well, the thing is, Five Nights at Freddy's came out with a game like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So they're still creating content. MatPat is still making videos on them.
Really?
Yeah. They came up with, it was called Ultimate Custom Night, which is essentially just a create your own Five Nights adventure. Where it's all of the characters from every single game so far in the series. And you can just make every animatronic. And you can just create your own adventure with that. And I think that was supposed to be the last one. Because you can't really do any... That's like the Smash Ultimate of Five Nights games. You can't really do much after that. Which then begs the question, do you think that Smash Ultimate having all of their characters is a bad idea, because whatever the next Smash game either has to have more or like have to live up to this insane standard if the game's like super good?
I think that's always the debate, right?
Yeah, because many people are saying that the
how do you top yourselves? Yeah,
Masahiro Sakurai's last game. Which would be interesting to see if that's true or not. I'm waiting to see if there's like a good deal on Black Friday for it. And if not, nah fam, I'm just gonna watch people play it.
It's never a bad plan, man.
Honestly, yeah, and even Cyber Monday. Got some good stuff from that. Usually I get like, I try and stock up on headphones during Cyber Monday because like those Apple earpods are like super cheap during that time. Coins for everybody.
Coins! Woohoo!
Yeah, I have a currency now.
Why is this guy not attacking with his Gazrilla?
I'm scared of you.
Right?
It's the only answer.
If you're no
Has to
for
be.
fighting, that scares me.
Well, damn.
What's going on, Civil in Phoenix?
Just can't catch a break.
It's bad because in my head, every time I see EOG, I just read OG.
You know what? When I first decided to call myself every other game, and then when it first hit like EOG, I kept reading it as egg.
Egg, right?
I love my fellow eggs.
Right?
Would arm blades fit?
Where the
Yeah, that'd
egg
be
is.
cool.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what? Welcome to the hard-boiled army.
Yes.
Stop.
We're gonna poach some villains tonight
Oh,
and scramble their brains.
Oh, no.
oh.
Oh, here it comes.
Hurts.
Yep.
My
Always
body
look on
hurts.
the sunny side up of the day.
Oh, come on.
Oh man. How you gotta do it?
Come on, we get the yoke. You don't need to break
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Love it.
Now you gotta do it. Oh man. Now I gotta.
April Fool's stream, he just puts an egg in place of his chair. Just like duct tape it to the back of the seat.
Nice.
It's pretty funny. I could do that.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta show the opponent this. They gave me the Weasel Tunneler immediately after it died. So I'm gonna go ahead and
man.
treachery it to him.
I need to
Enjoy.
be. I need to be ego.
Lego my ego.
Ego, man, not ego.
I'm hungry.
Speaking of which, how's your soup?
Look, I don't want to talk about it.
Uh-oh. Trouble in soup paradise.
I think I told you that the first one I had was incredibly
Oh yeah, face rig. Do face rig with like an egg.
Oh my god.
Oh dude,
Hilarious. That'd be a good time.
it would.
Every game, oh.
It like just works, but not really. Man, this guy just flooded the board. He's put in all of his eggs in one basket.
Ah, come on.
I needed to.
I thought we were done.
Nope. At least we're not doing any profanity. We don't want a pro-teen stream.
Oh.
Oh, me.
You guys keep this up, I'm gonna crack.
Loses everyone.
We're done as Tristan Soup.
How is like how's my follower count dropping so fast?
Just in mass. I was so close to 400, and now I'm down to 2.
Man, they're just leaving by the dozen.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Nice.
actually, no.
That was
Not okay.
That was good.
So, essentially, I do have the other soups with me. I am sort of excited. It's just that I had such a bad experience with the first one. I don't want to be hurt again, so I'm waiting a bit.
Oh no.
I'm dark and jaded from the world around me.
All around you, my familiar faces.
Worn out ladles, worn out cases. Oh yes, I'm gonna play the button. Thank you. was looking for it.
Oh, that's good.
But anyway, we were talking about Minecraft.
Were we?
Yeah. What's the convention for Minecraft called again? Is it like Minecon?
I think, yeah.
What does that sound like? Slightly World War II Nazi era. Is that just me?
Are you thinking of Mein Kampf?
I think a little bit. I think
a little bit.
there was definitely a design flaw going on in there.
Minecon!
Job's done.
Oh dear.
Where's your action figure? It's right here. This is Minecon.
Minecon.
Oh, I better start gaining life pretty quick.
The idea of a convention surrounded around just Minecraft, I think, has some inherent flaws. Because
mostly all the underage people.
yes, correct.
Yeah.
That's my first and major concern. It has to be the most family-friendly thing ever.
Wait, hang on. I want to redo that statement. Mostly all the parents.
Yeah.
Ooh. Shots fired.
Well, it's not even shots fired. That's the target demographic.
Demographic targeted.
No! I got Jenkins to death.
Oh no.
Oh man, I was
Minecon
almost
my
out
butt.
of it. I was almost out of it, man. Almost had it.
See, the thing is, it's gonna be little kids, and then very older grown men, and I think that that just is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Nice.
When the grown men are trying to lead the little kids in Fortnite dances.
It's the Pied Piper. I'll just get.
Phoenix, you gotta learn some Fortnite dances if you're gonna go to Minecon.
Fortnite dances.
Step it. Hey guys, I heard there are diamonds in here.
Oh
You stop right now.
Yeah. Oh dear. Sybil's like, I'm out. Done.
Actually out. Like,
Yeah.
for real though, just no.
Goodbye. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Bye, Sybil.
Come back sometime.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Diamond pickaxe. Now I'm gonna show you my diamonds.
You stop.
Can't even finish the joke.
You stop right now.
Oh my gosh. Sir, your creeper's miscolored. What texture pack is that?
Ah.
It's a gold mine. It's an absolute gold mine of jokes. They're all bad.
And they're all bad. Yep.
God. Like who thought that? Who in their design team was a convention, something that is mostly known for being like the nerd version of like every single Coachella kind of thing, where it's like just debaucherous in nature, and put children there. Who thought that?
Well, they can't just make it 18 plus. The kids would have a riot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's also kids with grown adult men out in public and in society all day, every day.
That's true.
Like, you know, I mean,
No, I don't.
like it's weird.
I live in
guess
age
it's weird.
section.
I don't know how young these kids are. Like, it's not.
It's
I'm assuming that they're like, I want to say middle school, but I know that that's not true. It's even younger than that.
Back and forth between America and England where it's held. I've never noticed that.
I know that there was one time it was held in Las Vegas. Brings up even more questions. Only reinforces my argument.
even more questions.
Was it in Las Vegas? I believe I was. I don't want to be wrong about that and slandering the Minecon name.
Minecon.
Where is Minecon 2018? Boston. Oh, interesting. Would you look at that? I might be making an appearance at Minecon.
You know, after
What?
this stream, I don't think they're going to allow you to come in.
No, I don't
Pick
think
up
so
the
either.
Fortnite dances, man. You gotta
That's
pick
right.
up the Fortnite dances.
just walk into the main hall and just start randomly dabbing.
Yeah, there's this
Hello.
kid, Tristan, there's this guy Tristan Gold here. He wants to know where all the kids are. He's
Yeah.
curious about the kids.
Hey, fellow kids.
Okay, you stop. Tristan Bowles. Oh no. Oh no,
Tristan
no,
Bowles.
no.
Tristan Bold. Really?
No,
Been in
no,
Vegas, there
no,
was
no.
soccer tournaments, children's soccer. 308-year-olds running around the casinos? What?
Oh,
What?
great. Wonderful. Every part of that's great.
You know?
It's great because it's like happy-go-lucky children and like really downtrodden elderly people, which is all I've seen in casinos. I've been to Atlantic City like twice in my life, and that's all I see is like beyond the age of 60 and just sad. Like I don't
Man.
Beyond the age of 60 and sad.
like just like not even dead eyes. They gotten past the point where they're dead inside.
They've lost the juice for gambling. They're trying to recapture that flame they had.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's happening. Oh, it already happened. What a shame. It happened this last Saturday. You choose to gamble. Oh. Well, now I understand. That makes perfect sense now. Wow. It is shocking how much there is to this. Like, I'm just looking through some of their panel information, and it's like, wow.
What are you looking at?
Just like the Minecon. I feel weird saying that. The Minecon information, but like one of the tabs they have is culture, and it's like just builds, and it's all awesome builds, but like there's so much that goes into this. No wonder it's like the most played game. They have a block of the week. Dark oak wood.
Block of the week. Block of the week.
When you really starve for content but need to post daily. Oh wow. Careful what you say. No, I know. I'm not dissing Minecraft. I'm just looking at their website being shocked. I guess I really shouldn't be, because I know that people have been making like huge builds in it forever. There was the voxel box. When you reach a certain age when you play Minecraft, where like they start like feeling emotions, and like it's not a phase, mom, and they just build all their houses out of dark oak. Timmy, you used to play with wool and like spruce. No, those days are over. Darkwood is a cool thing now.
Also, my character model wears trap pants.
No, they just make themselves an Enderman. I know that this can actually tie in wonderfully that there's a Telltale game based on Minecraft. Speaking of which, rip Telltale.
Yeah.
Is that
Pretend about that a
do
little
people
bit.
care?
I'm sorry?
Do people care? Is my question.
About Telltale.
Yes.
I guess not.
Like,
I haven't heard a lot of people really like they're like, oh, it's happened, but it's not like they're.
dark oak skin. Wait, there's a
I haven't heard a lot of people, really lamenting it.
That better be Dark Professor Oak.
The only thing,
No, it's not.
the only thing I think that's really been a kind of a, I don't know, a lesson or whatever at this point is how quickly they, you know, well, there's been a lot of talk about how their employees were treated.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if anything, there's at least that. That's, you know, kind of come out of it. But Telltale itself, I don't know if people are real. I think maybe, you know, maybe we've had enough of the Telltale style of games. I haven't heard anybody really very upset about it.
So
Like-
I haven't looked at numbers to see how true this is, but from what I've heard, a lot of streaming hurt it a lot.
That's that's
It's the
the
idea.
theory. Yeah.
Well, streaming also brought it to life, so I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, streaming also helped it a lot. Like, it didn't help it make money, but it helped it gain popularity. And I mentioned in one of the streams, someone talked about this, and Civil was telling me a little bit about it, I think, too. And you know, and I've talked about this in a couple streams now. I really think that there could have been some marketing choices made to make this a little better. Like, I don't know, just off the top of my head was like, I don't know, have like a viewer's license you can buy that helps you impact some parts of the game, or like put your name into the game and maybe it'll show up on NPCs or something.
Well,
Yeah.
even
Like,
better. They could have
Things like that.
like the whole thing with Mixer integration. There's literally a game that's Telltale, but live action, where the whole objective is that you let your viewers pick all the choices. So if they did that, where it's Telltale but a viewing party and you make the choices, like they integrated it with streaming, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know, they made the same game 7 times. Let's just not beat around the bush.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
You acquire.
That's what EA does with Madden, right?
Exactly, and there's EA's just too big to fail. That's the difference.
For now.
For now,
I don't know.
but I don't know.
But yeah, you know, that's what I was thinking is, like, it's not like, oops, we went under. You know, it doesn't happen like that in a company. So how
Oopsie.
long have they known that they were failing, that they should have been taking steps to take their biggest weakness and turn it into a strength?
So
which would be
Right.
streaming.
I don't think they knew for long, because the way, from what I've read, it was they're not giving away their financial information for probably good reason. But what they are saying is that their last 2 games did not even get close to selling what they wanted it to. And that was a big issue. Also, Phoenix, I will give you the benefit of this. I've been looking at the Minecraft merch section, and they do some pretty solid stuff, I have to admit.
Oh,
Like, they market the hell out of this correctly.
Speaking of the Minecraft merch, that is,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
guys want to go off topic a little bit, or switch topics a little bit. So there's going to be I don't know if you guys have been following this or not, but there's going to be a very large change to the look of Minecraft. Not large as in, not so large as in like it's not going to be pixelated, but the entire, they're overhauling the art. It still will be pixelated, but it'll be different, right? Cleaner,
Okay.
and I've seen some textures are a little more. They're
Minecraft
changing.
too.
Yeah, they're changing all the textures. What's kind of interesting about that is that they've been changing these textures gradually, and like there's a couple that they've changed. There's some that they're kind of holding back, and when they do like a big update, I think you'll see all these textures come out. And what's
Okay.
funny
Oh, yeah,
is
I
that
see this.
yeah, so all these textures are going to not show up. You know, we're not going to see them right this moment, right?
Okay.
But the marketing team is still going off of the thing, right? Like the
Old school.
old school thing. So what they're doing, like they just announced a whole slew of merchandise using the old textures, and so then the new textures are about to come out soon,
Huh.
which means they'll put out a whole new slew of merchandise with the new textures.
Yeah. You're not wrong. See, the thing is, what I really think is to Minecraft's... What's the opposite of detriment? Advantageous for Minecraft is that it is like Pokemon in that it's so simple that it can be just used in generation after generation and literally no one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing some of these texture changes. They're slight, but they're noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, enough
Is that
that...
a problem, though?
No, it's not. That's a good thing.
No, I was just thinking that it's a... the fact that the timing for it, though, was really good because they just unleashed, like, a whole new, you know, batch of merchandising. They signed on with somebody for a big batch of stuff just recently.
Setting up to sell Minecraft Classic.
Oh yeah,
That's
like
just a
it's
beta
one of those like brilliant, like it's one of those brilliant business moves. And I don't mean that facetiously. I mean that, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
version. Interesting.
But yeah, as you can probably guess, I'm keeping a very watchful eye on those texture changes.
Yeah. That's right, because did you start on Minecraft? I don't think we ever got the story about that.
I mean, did I start on Minecraft?
Like your profile picture is of a Minecraft character.
Yeah, I didn't start on. Well, that's a Minecraft rendition of a World of Warcraft or Azeroth troll.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, if that gives you any idea.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if like Minecraft was the first game you streamed or like did videos in. Because I know you still dabble in it every once in a while.
Yeah, still dabble in it every once in a while is right. But well, the character, you know, like I decided to use the skin because I enjoyed World of Warcraft for a long time. I felt that this was a good, like, that's gonna be a good avatar for me.
Yeah.
Video-wise, I'm trying to think where things started video-wise. You're asking me to use my memory, and I'm...
Yeah, I know.
No
I've been
good
testing
areas.
your memory a lot.
Yeah. I think so, like, one of the first videos I put up was Minecraft, but it was like a build for, like, the horse race tracks when horses first came in.
Oh.
But it was like, you know, there was no audio or anything to it. It was just a test video.
Gotcha.
Trying to think where things... I think there were a few Minecraft videos, though. And then I started doing, like, Friday games and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Oh, I've got a... Oh yeah, there were a lot of Hearthstone videos. Absolutely. Con, you are correct. Why did this guy give me an unlicensed apothecary? That's... bastard.
I only take apothecaries with licenses.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Crap, what are the rogue secrets again?
Evasion, sudden betrayal,
Time runs out.
cheat death. Can't think of any others.
Misdirection or something?
Something like that.
Misdirect or misguide? I forget what it is.
Misnomer.
This was sudden betrayal. Con, you learned Hearthstone from me. You poor
Ooh.
soul. No.
Ouch. And Con's pretty decent.
You played Con in Hearthstone?
I think didn't I play him in the tournament?
Oh, you might have played him in some Skinny's tourneys, yeah.
I remember distinctly getting salty in one of but because
Digital, I noticed you said you sent a message. I'll look at it later. I got tons of messages to look at after
popular, man.
Yeah. Most of them
So
are. Most of them complaints about Tristan in Minecraft. I'm not.
Yeah. Look, it's what you do when you roll with me. I'm sorry, man.
How fast you looked at the cards in the videos. Yes, I remember that. I remember that being a big complaint.
So, I've been making it last couple of weeks. Near the end of the stream, I started going into the Max Ramus solo adventure with Whizbang.
Right?
How's that been going?
I actually have finished it, and I'm starting it on Heroic now.
Oh my god.
And
Wow.
I mean, I'm practically one-shotting every boss. It just, Whizbang is incredible.
Whiz
You know what?
bang
I
into
keep losing my
Naxxramas.
game, so I might as well try it.
Dude, it's pretty fun, actually. I'm having some fun with it.
I'll do a different solo adventure, though.
Yeah, you don't want to take my
God. Video of a dog.
Yeah, it was kind of close in this fight, but I got
Can't say what he's
the
doing with the dog because it's a family channel.
Yeah, we went to Minecon. Let's not.
Oh no.
oh man. Yep. I got the Dr. Boom Whizbang deck, and it was really close, but I did beat the first boss on Heroic without losing.
Whiz bang? What?
Yeah, it's I mean, one of Whizbang's 18 decks is Dr. Boom.
Hmm.
I'm allegedly a pedophile.
God.
I never
Allegedly.
actively said.
Allegedly.
Allegedly only helps a little, man.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
don't think everyone that plays Minecraft's a pedophile. I'm just inciting that those people do exist. Because it's been proven that some of those Minecraft YouTube people are legitimate pedophiles.
Oh my god.
Cards printed up for the
This
Twitch.
is getting better, man.
Yeah.
I'm not the pedophile in this situation, so I don't care. I'm not the one going around diddling kids.
Well,
The accusations against me were never proven. Ouch.
I'll have cards printed with your Twitch info. Perfect, because I don't stream on Twitch. Got him. You can link them to my dead Twitch channel. Go right ahead.
Awesome.
Mistakes were made.
I'm also already winning with Whizbang, and this is not okay.
dude, right though?
Hey, joke's on you. No one can download the clips unless they're the streamer. So I only have to care about these four.
Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption. Not denied pre-orders. North America. Harder Dark Souls clone.
What to do? What to do?
Got denied pre-orders. Why would someone get denied pre-orders?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
What to do?
Don't know, laddie.
To do.
Oh no! Oh, that's actually really bad for me. Oh wait, never mind. I just saw a Grim Patron and all the memories came flooding back.
No.
Please no. Haven't I suffered enough?
Tristan, what's wrong? It's non-responsive.
Get in here.
No clue means you can't pre-order the game.
Yeah. Is that a bad thing? We're not the biggest purveyors of...
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you're preaching to the wrong choir about
Yeah.
that. We don't...
Oh
we
no.
we don't like pre-orders around here anyway.
We don't take kindly to that.
You don't take kindly to pre-orders.
We do not take kindly. I mean, I understand, like, if they, you know, if everyone else is doing it and they wanted to do it and for some reason they didn't get the approval, like sucks for them. But
what's even involved in that?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure why or how they would get denied.
It seems like the easiest thing to get. How does one do it? Did someone just forget a deadline? Like, hey Jim, did you resign for the pre? Oh, that was today?
Whoops.
Oh, no, we didn't do that.
Oh no, we didn't do that.
Yeah, I guess for an indie company that is more important. But at the same time, meh.
Don't have lethal.
Battle cry of a desperate man.
Deal 1 damage to self.
I don't have lethal.
Job done.
I'm like looking back at cards now that I haven't seen standard, and it's confusing me. Like, oh yeah, that was a card, and that was good.
Was that a card?
Yeah. I just came against Dark Eye and Skulker, which I actually did run a lot of time. I swear to God
Right
that came in a later set.
Get the game on the 18th.
Make a good game and release it. Why do you need pre-orders? I get with indie games why you would do pre-orders. That makes some sense.
Hmm.
Like, that was why pre-orders were originally designed. It was just an extension of Kickstarter.
Right. Pre-orders have been around longer than that, haven't they? Oh, no, maybe not.
I think in practice, yeah, but they didn't get incentivized until, like, the whole Kickstarter culture started taking off.
All right, Digital.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Coffin's calling. Spooky.
Spooky.
People have already started talking about, like, Halloween costumes. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing I need to think about. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I hope no one's gonna recut Tristan audio. Please don't. Just don't do that.
Okay, I think I have lethal here, so I can ping. No, I don't have lethal because of this. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Did you just get rickety wrecked?
Actually, I was doing really well, but I was hanging on it. Decked Hellfire.
Oh.
Also, she was at 4 health. So.
Oh.
I mean, not like it would have mattered. I would have still lost the fight, but, you know.
Yeah. Doesn't make you feel any better, though.
Quit
Right?
playing taunts, Rogue. Just die already. Come on, I want to have Goblin Bomb lethal.
The best kind of lethal.
Ah, oh, dang it. They gave up. But still, I won.
Good.
So, in Heroic, I feel like I might have to immediately concede if I don't have a deck that can work against the boss.
Right.
Which kind of sucks.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Not really.
Unfortunately. Like, the thing... It doesn't seem like Whizbang gives you bad stuff. but there are situational ones like I'm not quite sure if there's any really bad situational ones in Next Ramus. There's the four, I think would be the only one that would give you trouble because you need to like build a deck around that.
Which one?
4 Horsemen?
Oh, you know, the one I'm fighting right now is her hero power is basically magic missile, but one for each card in my hand, and that's a problem on the deck I'm playing right now. Doesn't exactly dump its hand.
Yeah. What do you think was one of your favorite, or at least what's one of the most like single player events in Hearthstone for you guys? I'm curious.
I mean that's kind of tough. I really did like the solo adventures. I thought they were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious which ones do you guys like remember specifically being like some of your favorites? I think the fight against Rafam was pretty good, where he takes your deck.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I think that the 4 Horsemen, just because that the original like regular version gave me so much shit, and I just couldn't beat it.
Yeah. That one took me a couple of tries on Whizbang. It was one of the few that did so. I had a lot of struggles against Kel'Thuzad. I remember the fact that he takes your turn away from you.
Yeah.
And I remember the instructor Resuvius is the guy with the 2
mind control stones.
Yeah. And that I remember thinking it was really cool because it was like wow. In the dungeon, it's exactly how it was. There were mind control stones you could use, and he had 2 essentially tanks, so you could tank these massive attacks. But in the heroic version, you didn't have an easy way to do it. So it like taught you the mechanic in the normal, and then in the heroic was like not so easy.
Yeah.
So I liked that, and probably the most fun I had was the one where you the first one in Karazhan, where you use the deck from Medivh, and you can like make infinite copies of all the spells and make all your spells cost 0 and just cycle all sorts of random shit.
Got it. Yeah. I want to gain enough health as a warrior or armor so that I can play against Emperor Thorson with his hero power alive and just still win. I think that's the new goal.
There you go.
Because his hero power, for those who don't remember, is deal 30.
Oh, right.
And since...
Yeah, I gotta say, I think the single-player content that I like the most has got to be Dungeon Run.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that makes sense, because you've always been more into the deck building aspect of it.
Yeah.
I like what I like about the Dungeon Run is the treasures. They can completely change your deck.
Right.
Yeah. No! Moira Bronzebeard killed herself. Why?
She didn't want to be part of your plan.
Why did you do that? You had no reason to. You had so much to live for. I'm legitimately confused. Why? Well, I die here. Please don't hurt me, Emperor Thorson. I didn't mean to kill your wife. It's over. Imagine getting an eye for an eye with Emperor Thorson. I mean, you'd still lose, but at least it would be a tie.
Yeah, it'd be a draw.
That doesn't happen too often.
No,
Does
it
it count as
doesn't.
a loss? I think we've been over this.
Like nothing?
Oh.
Sorry, Swamp. What?
Swamp's
Draw.
talking about the idea of a draw in Hearthstone.
I mean, that's possible. Draws are possible.
So essentially, I just have to. I think that there is a deck in the Whizbang collection that is all based on taunts, so it's not great for some of
Yeah.
these builds. Gosh.
Man, this is ridiculous.
What's happening?
Oh, the Spider Brawl. I'm sitting here with what's his name? Mookless Champion and Tundra Rhino. With all those web spinners.
Oh my
no.
god. That's amazing.
That's sad.
How are you doing on your challenge?
I'm on the last class.
Nice.
Solid. As long as I don't put down a taunt minion, I think I'll be fine.
And done.
Hey!
Nice.
Well played.
Oh my god. This one might be the end of my run. Although I almost had her.
Oh.
Which? Oh, are you? You said you're on heroic for this one too.
Yeah, I'm on the heroic Fairlena. I mean, maybe I'd be better off trying to just move on the normals, but I kind of wanted to try them on heroic.
Yeah, might as well.
What do we get? A shield slam.
It's not really a case of why, more of a case of why not.
So I think I'm gonna probably cut out here a little early tonight.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, no, I got stuff to do tomorrow. Got to be around doing stuff. So,
All right.
I think I'm gonna call it a little bit of an early night. I'm gonna see if there's anybody over on the Twitch side to host. Yeah, he's a Twitch exclusive guy, right? So,
Gotcha.
so
Yeah.
for those of you watching over on Twitch, you can either tune in here on Mixer and stay tuned to the co-stream on all these fine gentlemen, or we'll take you over to Too Cool, who is doing some arena action, and there's something else. Let me see what else he's doing here real quick.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been doing arena like all week. He had some crazy stuff happen. He was doing warrior, and the guy, he's doing warrior and arena is actually really good right now. And it seems like every time he picks warrior, his first pick is there's a gore howl and then some other things.
Ugh.
And these other things are usually very good, like Super Collider or Brawl or what have you. And he's got a viewer that's just hardcore about the gore howl.
Yeah, of
And
course.
just giving him all kinds of stuff. There was one point where he took a gore howl over, or no, sorry, I'm trying to think what it was. Trying to think what he had that he took over gore howl. I want to say it was a high attack rush minion or something like that. And they were able to track, and it's like, oh, in this specific situation, if you would have had a gore howl, you'd have won, or because he top decks the card that would have been the gore howl, and it's like, oh,
That's pretty funny.
yeah,
That's buyer's regret right there.
yeah.
Right.
So he's an interesting guy. If you guys want to go check him out, I'm gonna go ahead and
post link.
Oh, you want me to post link? Even
Yeah,
use Twitch. Okay.
Might as well.
All right, fair enough.
Let us have it.
Sure. He's an interesting guy. He's
Just
a
to
fun guy.
let people know.
Yeah. But he does Hearthstone arenas, so if you're looking forward to arena action, there you go. Too cool. We're going to host him tonight, and we're going to head out. I'll be back Friday night for the free game feature. Something spooky, something scary.
And then after free game feature, what else are you on the streaming docket?
We'll return Sunday. We'll do some MMOs. Adventure Quest has fishing, and so I'll be there forever because for some reason I'm addicted to fishing and MMOs. I don't know why.
Fishing and MMOs is the greatest thing.
Yeah, I don't know why, but yes, they have that, so I need to check that out. This is imperative. And then Visage.
Ooh.
Indie horror game Monday. Yes. So there we go.
Solid.
Guys, thanks so much. I will see you guys later.
All right. See you, shenanigans.
Yep. Later, everybody.
This just makes me hate life. Amanda, how are we doing? What is involved in Visage? Let me hear it from your world. What is Visage? Because we